two viewers, to myself and Kevin.
What? Guys, thank you.
What
I
a
you came to me.
thought.
Guys, we're on stream. Fucking God.
Kevin, you're being way too loud. Just want to say that.
Yeah, you know, my neighbors are gonna hate me for what I'm about to do. Welcome everyone to the Super Epic Zoomercast. Holy shit. What is going on here? What? We have too many fucking Mexicans. Speaking of Mexicans, we are actually sponsored by the country of Mexico, and they sent us three test Mexicans to try out their new podcasting service. We have me, the chimichanga Mexican, nice, fatty, and greasy. Junior, the California burrito, sophisticated, perfection, incarnate. Look at that boy. Look at that smile. What? Alrighty. And then we have Marco, the fucking Taco Bell burrito of the show. Hello, Marco.
Hello.
First time guest, hopefully not the last. After that intro, you might not want to be friends with me. I understand.
No, it's fine, dude. If I saw that Taco Bell, I'd definitely show it off.
Yeah. Cade, how, as the only white person of the stream, how are the Mexican test subjects doing so far?
Well, they're doing great, Kevin. In fact, they're doing way too good. I feel like there needs to be less Mexicans in this podcast
Oh shit!
because they're taking away my white privilege. Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
God. You know, I know that I like underhand tossed it to you, all right, but I didn't expect you to have the fucking bat from The Walking Dead and just fucking knock that shit.
Bro, you expect me to be ready?
You didn't score a home run, dude. You fucking destroyed the fucking ball. That was a nerve-wracking intro to do. I feel like we're gonna get canceled in the next week, and I'm sorry. It was worth it. Junior, all our hard work down the drain.
It's okay. Well, just come and follow us on our other podcast, the Tom Holland Show.
No, the Super Epic
Tom Holland Show.
The Super Epic
Yes,
Boomercast, bro. We're starting a different podcast, but with the same name, basically.
How many Zoomers and a millennial does it take to screw in on a light bulb? That's the new name.
That's a fucking mouthful, dude. Nah, I disapprove. All right, let's go one by one, orderly fashion, line by line, just like elementary school. Let's start with our guest, Marco. Marco, how are you doing, buddy? How is life for you?
Dude, you know, I'm just tired.
I thought you were gonna say something like motivational or something. There, like, dude, I'm just grinding.
You know, I could be, but I really am not. I'm just vibing. I've been feeling pretty good the last few days, and I'm just moving along. I'm starting to make the plans for a trip to Japan, though. So that's got me really excited.
Yes,
dude, me too, bro. What's your like grand plan here? What's the itinerary you got in your head right now?
So I'm going with friends. They've been there before, so this will be their third time. It'll be my first. They wanted to go to the Sapporo festival, so we'd be going right now if everything goes according to plan on February 2022. And so that's
assuming COVID ends.
Yeah. We'll see how it is. It's still a year and 4 months. Year and 4 months.
I guess that's true. Yeah, that's funny. I'm actually planning on going on March of that same year. So.
So a month later.
Yeah. You'll give me some helpful tidbits and hints. Junior, how are we doing today? That's right, I'm putting you on the spot, bitch. You didn't look prepared at all.
No, he should be doing pretty good. He didn't have to work today.
Oh yeah, that was my day off. I got caught up with some of the newer anime today.
Oh, great!
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's save what we're watching and playing for later. I want to know like what's going on in your life. What are your dreams? What are your goals?
My goal right now is to stop fucking doing school. Oh my god, dude. I'm so done with it, dude.
That's not the message we should be sending.
It really isn't.
Stay in school. Don't.
You're
gonna hate it, but you're gonna hate your life. But
You're gonna hate everything, not just your life. You're gonna hate everyone else's life too.
Yeah, especially the kids, because like, God.
Yeah. Well, we actually took a poll on.
I know I'm hot and sexy, and I get all your followers, but like,
whoa.
okay.
Whoa. Hey, Kate. You can't talk about yourself like that, man.
You can't. Yeah.
No.
So now we can just.
I'm just speaking
do a poll
true
on Twitter.
I don't see what's wrong.
We'll just do a poll on Twitter.
Yeah.
Sexiest glasses user. But other than that, I got some like family stuff going on, so I've been dealing with that.
Yeah.
And then just
family stuff
consistently.
Family stuff, work, and school. I feel it, brother. Yeah. Cade, tell me, how's Montana doing you?
Oh, dude, anxiety and depression through the roof. But I feel great.
But is that because of Montana or school?
Or is it because it's school in Montana?
Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
School in the middle of nowhere with a bunch of Republicans.
Oh, whoa!
It's rough,
whoa.
but
we love our Republican inbred brethren. All right.
We like
dude.
Republics.
But I'm doing all right. School's been heavy, but I'm trying to stay on top of it and watching anime in the meantime. So.
Yeah. All right. Let's actually start off with you then. What have you been watching since the last time we talked? Anything new? Keeping up with the same old shit?
Yeah, I've been watching Golden Kamuy. Really good anime. It's definitely different than everything else I've watched before. So there's that. There's a big old CGI bear in the first episode that might turn you off. Understandable. If you can push through it, do it.
Yeah. It's like Indiana Jones, but in Japan, right? Is that the vibe I got?
Yeah, kind of, sort of, with a little bit more food wars, food porn kind of thing.
Are there people orgasming from
much more gore too
from treasure hunting?
Yes, there's treasure hunting, Kevin.
Oh, fucking yes. All right. Anything else?
Shit. Nisekoi. I'm finally on season 2.
Best girl so far?
Fuck, dude. Okay, it was Chitoge.
Yeah. I want to hear it. I want fucking say it. Fucking say it, dude. Fucking say it. I know what you're gonna say.
It's not gonna be blue-haired girl.
Oh,
it's never gonna be blue-haired girl. It's never Kevin. There's no way in hell that I would ever go for blue-haired girl. But red-haired girl is actually.
You're fucking joking.
No, I'm not actually.
Mari?
She pissed me off. She pissed me off in the beginning, but then when like she came out as like some hillbilly, like actually getting pissed off as fuck kind of thing, I was like, okay, I can work with this.
I'm telling Tanner. He's gonna rip you a fucking
Tell Tanner,
dude.
please.
That's his name.
Please.
Oh, don't tell him I forgot his name.
Bro, I'm gonna send him a clip of this fucking stream, dude.
Marco.
No, dude. I know. So earlier at work, I was trying to remember the OG fulfillment people, because I was talking to Tessa about it, and I was like, no, it was Kevin, Angel, and I was like, what was his name? I could never remember it.
Tanner wasn't an
no, he was more GM. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Marco,
What's up?
have you been doing anything other than playing League?
Oh, dude, League is probably my least played game right now.
Oh, that's a change.
Oh, snap.
All right, what we got then? What we got?
To be totally honest, this past week I've been playing the absolute shit out of Phasmophobia and No Man's Sky.
Is Phasmophobia? That's not an early access game, right? That's a complete work.
No, it's an early access.
Oh, it is an early access game. I hear
is.
it's been blowing up. How do you play a session of Phasmophobia? What is it exactly? I actually don't know the gameplay.
You're basically like the people who find out what type of ghost is haunting the place.
Okay.
And then I don't know if they'll eventually add it into the game, but as far as like what the game describes as is you find out what the ghost is, so that you later send the team to exorcise or kill the ghost.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
was
yeah.
that?
No, nothing, bro. Nothing. Uh,
Which is pretty cool because it's absolutely fucking scary.
so it's like Luigi's Mansion, but with the graphics turned up to actually something scary.
Yes,
That's
everything is in first person,
Uh-huh.
and like you level up, and as the higher level, you can unlock to purchase more gear, which you can take. And you use that to find out where it's located, and you have a journal which tells you all the different types and what you have to look for
Yeah.
to see what you're dealing with. And ghosts hunt you, man.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not a fun time. And if it's not hunting you, sometimes it scares the shit out of you, like screaming in your ear.
So it's AI controlled, not like Dead by Daylight where there's like a player controlled enemy, right?
The killer? No, yeah, it's all AI.
Okay.
As far as the killer goes, or the
The
ghost.
ghost, yeah. Do you think it has that potential? Maybe it could go down that Dead by Daylight path.
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
No.
That seems pretty ludicrous right now.
Yeah, I don't think I think they will keep the ghost AI. There's no reason for them to make it into that like 41 slasher killer type of thing.
Well, if they wanted to monetize and then add new add like maybe a battle pass to unlock new monsters and stuff, that'd be a good way for them to move forward. But you saying the game's pretty good as it is?
Yeah, I mean it's fun. Yeah, it gets repetitive after you play it for a while right now, but it's an early access. What I'm kind of hoping they do is they add the second part to it where you can also play as the hunter who goes in to exercise and kill the specific ghost. And there's different ways to go about depending on what type of ghost it is. That's my hope.
Yeah,
I don't know, but I am excited to see where it goes because it is also a VR game. That's technically how it's supposed to be played.
Okay. Hence the Oculus Quest 2 you were saying, right? You bought?
Yeah. It's I'm terrified as it is. I can only imagine when I'm actually there.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, no, the ghost itself, like aside from the moments where it starts to hunt and kill you, it can it'll have like activities. So it could like pop up and just start chasing you, but it's not hunting you, so it'll disappear after a couple seconds. Sometimes it's a shadow, sometimes it's an actual physical being. Yesterday, I had probably what's one of the things that has scared me the most, and it wasn't even a jump scare. We found the room where it was located, and as we were entering, we heard little girls giggling.
Oh, bro, nothing scarier than little girls.
But it's like that creepy little girl giggling like you hear in horror movies.
Yeah, like from The Shining kind of type, right?
Yeah. It was creepy as all hell, dude.
Hell yeah. All right. Sounds like a hard recommend. I know you've been bothering us to play with you, but I'm a little bitch, so I don't like playing little horror games at all.
Dude, I'm down to buy it.
Well, look at that.
I'm down.
Look, you can play with Junior.
Got like $20, right, on Steam?
It's 14.
Actually,
might as well.
Yeah, 14.
It's 14.
Well, that's on you guys.
Better, yeah.
That's all you. But
sorry, Kevin. We won't force you. We know how much of a bitch you are.
I am a little bitch. I am a whiny little crybaby.
We'll hold your hand.
Oh, is that a promise? Marco, have you been playing anything else?
Yeah. So I mean, I've also been playing No Man's Sky.
Yeah, that's right.
Couple-year-old game. I guess when it came out, it was super hype, and then turned out to be absolute garbage.
Yeah. Promises that they couldn't keep, but I hear the updates have been doing that game some favors.
Yeah, I've actually been having a lot of fun with it. I've been playing with friends. Still a lot of grinding that you would do for certain things, as most like open world survival games are. But it's fun. There's not much I can really say about it because I've just been farming and making money and doing some missions here and there. But we don't really do the story unless we're together, so we all progress together.
And the story's pretty short, but like the whole thing about that game is like the quintillion planets, right? The auto-generated.
Yeah, it's an infinite universe. So you can travel infinitely to different universes, which is pretty cool about it. Of which is I learned recently it's also a VR game.
Yes, they added that support in. Yeah, I have No Man's Sky downloaded. It's on Game Pass. I just haven't popped it up yet. Down to give it a try sometime, but yeah, dude, all the fucking memes from like the producer or the director of the game just like promising all this shit and none of them coming true, and then they'll like edit over it. It's like, is the game gonna be fun? No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Marco, a question for you about
What's up?
No Man's Sky.
What's up?
So when it did release, the 15 like the quintillion planets or whatever, I remember specifically when it first started that like there was like one instance like a month or two after the game was released where one player finally interacted with another player.
Yeah.
But now I've seen a lot more like player interaction. So how did they kind of fix that issue?
So as far
Make
as
it more of a
player interaction goes, I don't think you can have player interactions on planets, unless you're in the same party. So you can have a party of 4, and and everything. After a pretty short while, you unlock a space station called the Anomaly, which you can call to you wherever you are, and that's basically the multiplayer lobby. So that's where you see everyone else.
Interesting.
Like they can be trading, they can be giving you things. That's where you go to buy like.
It's like an MMO lobby, basically.
Yeah.
But you can't like. But you can't like set up a base on a world and call your planet like your home world and like I don't know, go invade some other party's planet.
I don't know about invading. I don't think you can do anything like that.
Yeah.
But you can set up your own home base. If you're the first person to find the planet, you claim it. You can rename the planet, so it can be whatever you want. And you can build on it. You can once you upload it, whatever you uploaded at that time, if someone else travels to that planet, they can find your base as how it was when you uploaded it.
Interesting. No Man's Sky seems like a good game now.
So yeah, so they can walk through it. They can use your buildings as protection from the environments. But I don't think they have access to like any of your storage inventories or anything like that.
The fuck is that?
Do you think it'd be more fun if you could do like party versus party battles, where you, I don't know, fight each other's bases or something like that?
I mean, possibly. If it's something that they do, I wouldn't really be upset. But it would definitely have to be a matchmaking thing, because the odds of finding someone's planet is like astronomically so small because of how giant the actual like universe in the game is.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Interesting.
The art style is pretty cool. I'm looking at it.
Yeah, that was always something that was good about the game. That was like its one good feature.
But yeah, you can upgrade.
Oh, cool. No Man's Sky.
Yeah, it's just like you can upgrade your weapons, your ship. You get a freighter and frigates to do like missions and other stuff to get resources or stuff. You can have up to 6 ships, I believe, and they rank from C to S class.
Marco, I'd just like to know, someone's calling you out in chat saying you're not representing the game very well, so I might have to address that shit. While you do that, Junior, what have you been up to, buddy? No, Kate, you shut your mouth. You shut your fucking mouth. It's Junior's turn.
Well,
he's the California burrito. I saw your fucking face.
To be fair, I could be so wrong about No Man's Sky. I've been playing for a week.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
A week ago. I'm just talking about what I've experienced so far.
It's an ongoing process. We'll figure it out. You'll update us in like, I don't know, 5 fucking weeks when you come out of your shell.
And when the game actually drops in price, I might buy one.
Or just get Game Pass.
It's like $20 on G2A. That's where I bought it.
Yeah, but I like to own my game. Like how you like to own the physical copy. I like to be able to like just play it whenever I want.
That's fair. All right, I'll give you that. But
I take it back. It's $16 on Steam on G2A.
Oh, G2A.
Gotcha. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Junior, tell us what's up.
I have not touched any gaming because I've been trying to get caught up on ReZero.
You haven't played any video games on a video game podcast?
Video games. No, I need to get caught up on my anime.
That's fair. That's fair.
So I finished all of ReZero from the last podcast to now. Loved it. I feel like we should make a segment on how I feel about it.
Oh hell yeah, dude! We'll do a ReZero spoiler cast
Yes,
next
yes.
week. Yeah,
That means I have to watch it.
Mark,
Oh,
you're
Yeah,
gonna
you
have
better
to,
get watching,
you
Mark.
better
Get
fucking
to
start.
watch.
You got a week, bro. You got a fucking week to watch 36
I finished
episodes.
it in a week, so you should be able to finish it in a week.
Mhm.
Finished that. I'm pretty up to date with all the newer anime.
Okay.
Hirurashi, Jutsu Kaisen. The Moriarty was actually pretty good.
Yeah?
I like that.
That was episode 1,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
So let's
it was actually pretty intriguing.
quick overview on what that exactly was. That was like a Japanese anime rendition of like the Sherlock
Moriarty.
Holmes story, but
Yeah.
from the point of view of Moriarty, right?
Yeah,
How
that's the like.
old
why
is he in
he
the
changed
in the
Moriarty.
anime?
He's a lot like Sherlock Holmes, like
Hmm.
in the sense that like his intelligence matches like what he predicts and stuff like that.
He's like 18. He's pretty young.
Yeah, it's like before he met Sherlock, I think, right?
Interesting. Yeah.
Somewhere around there. And so like it's pretty cool. I don't want to give too much away because
Yeah,
there's only
of
one
course, of
episode,
course.
but
We won't spoil anything too much, you know, if but like is there an aspect of the show like is there more action than you thought there'd be? Is it way more cerebral?
it's definitely more cerebral.
Okay.
There's a lot more like psychological, I guess, as to like just seeing what developed this like nature of him.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone knows like the history of Moriarty. He's like this. Like,
I will
mass
say-
killer.
Mhm.
I will say that like I did find it to be less cerebral than I wanted it to be.
Mhm.
Maybe that's just because I kind of came in knowing who Moriarty was.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But they definitely do start off with him being like, this very nice gentleman, and by the end of the episode, you kind of realize there's a darker side to him. He's definitely colder, more criminal, I guess.
So what you're
But,
telling me is that he turns into Dio.
God no. God, why would you say that?
You know what I'm
I
saying.
can't. No,
You know
I'm
what
done.
I'm
I'm
saying.
done talking.
He's
Kevin,
done
you ruined
talking.
it. You ruined it. No,
Is that a JoJo reference in my fucking Sherlock Holmes anime?
not a fucking chance. No way.
Anything else interesting, Junior?
I really like Jutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, that show's been really, really hyped.
Yeah.
We can probably have like a mid-season discussion once 6 episodes come out. I binge it.
Yeah.
Because I hate waiting week to week. My least favorite fucking thing to do.
And then Noble East, the vampire anime
Yeah.
that just came out. Pretty decent. It's a little slower than I thought, but you can expect that with any anime for the first episode.
Yeah, it'd
Like,
be like that.
character development and shit like that. So
Let me know how you like it later on, because I've been seeing it, but to be honest, the fan art or the cover art isn't that appealing to me.
Yeah,
so
I was in the
that's
same
usually what
boat
gets
as
me
you, kid.
involved.
Yeah.
it's a different kind of art style, but like it kind of grows on you as you like consistently like you just watch it.
Yeah.
It grows.
Like JoJo?
Oh.
Yes, like JoJo.
All right. You need to stop watching whatever you're watching and watch JoJo real quick.
Man, bro.
I know.
ReZero in
Bro,
1
I'm aware.
week.
I'm aware. You don't have
gotta
to finish
watch it. You gotta
JoJo.
watch
You don't
JoJo.
have to finish JoJo. You just have to
Can
get
you
it
just be
started.
proud
Yes,
of
okay,
me?
yes you do. Yes you do. You have to finish JoJo.
Just get started and watch it in bursts. Trust me, it's worth it.
Okay.
Isn't it like 38 episodes?
Well, JoJo? JoJo's like
No.
wait.
No.
No.
Oh,
ReZero.
ReZero, yeah, 36, 38, something like that. Something in that range.
But they're all an hour long, right?
Shut up. No.
Oh.
No. Don't
No.
listen to him.
Oh, okay.
If you
I was like,
30.
what?
If you watch the director's
34.
cut, it takes the first 28 episodes and turns them into 12 episodes or some shit like that. And and then season 2 becomes just regular things. Which reminds me, did you watch the director's cut or the original, Junior?
No, I watched the director's cut.
The director's cut does a pretty good job, right? I know you
Yeah.
didn't see the original, but I mean, for your first time watch?
Yeah, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Love it.
Great show. We'll have
We'll talk about more about it next week.
exactly. That's gonna be a fun episode. Maybe we'll have Angel on. Maybe he can add some more fucking fuel to this fire. All right. I guess that just leaves me, guys. The only thing of note, I have two things of note actually. The demo for Ghost Runner came out, and that is the like Dying Light / like Mirror's Edge, that parkour first person view running thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But,
yeah.
But it's also part
I know this one.
It's also part Dishonored with like the abilities and whatnot, the sword killing and the aesthetic is cyberpunk. So it's fucking you're just a cyberpunk ninja essentially. And it is so much fun. The demo probably took me like half an hour ish, but it was a great little taste into what's probably going to be a really good game. The game is also at a reduced price for pre-order, and then I think it's already like not even a full price game, which probably means it's going to be on the shorter like 10-hour or less side. But the gameplay's so fucking fluid. It feels so fucking nice. Recommend you download the demo. All of you, give it a try.
What's the game again?
All right.
Ghost Runner. Very happy to hype that game. It's gonna be on Steam for sure. I believe on all consoles. I may be wrong about that. I believe it's even gonna be on Switch if I remember correctly.
Wait, is it just Ghost Run?
Ghost Runner.
So $23.99.
Yeah, see, he's seeing it. You're probably just like not typing it in right, Junior.
In 13 days.
13 days, full release.
You can't type it in Spanish. It won't come up that way.
There we go. See, something to send back to headquarters in Mexico. You know.
Yeah, I was speaking the guacamole language. Fuck, dude.
Bro,
Yeah,
I hate turning off my fucking thing.
I gotta change it to the French fries, bro. Now
so your California burrito, like you gotta add the French fries. Come on.
Yeah.
There you go.
You know, there's some places that make it with the fucking like nasty ass potatoes.
Oh yeah. They don't use French
the
fries.
country fried potatoes.
Yeah.
Just
potatoes.
That's not as good.
No. Yeah, no. Now I haven't eaten, guys. I'm just
work.
letting you guys know. I'm fucking starving.
All right, and the only other thing of note, other than what I usually do besides Siege, bullets per minute, whatever, I finished the Irregular at Magic High School, I believe the anime is called. Gotta say, dude, this anime would be a 9 out of 10, a very, very high 9 out of 10, if it wasn't for the fucking, like, shameless incest. It's so much.
But Kevin,
I just wanted, like, the dude's so badass.
That's what boosts it up to a 10, though. Kevin, I don't understand.
And then it boosted up to a 12, bro. They fucking kissed. Not on the lips, though. But it still boosted up. Dude, great show. Hard recommend if you're looking for an anime with a very decent amount of action. And a lot more, like, the power levels in the world are so fucking interesting, where the dude on paper is a complete piece of shit, and then he puts his abilities, like, out there, and they're like, holy shit, like, how do we measure this? This is immeasurable power. That's why he looks like shit. So, fucking great show. Hard recommend, guys. Hard recommend. 28 episodes of incest, I believe, or 26.
All right.
In that range.
I'll finish it tonight.
Sure you will.
And what is this anime called?
The Irregular at Magic High School. And season 2 is part of this season. So if you get caught up, there's going to be more. What else can I say, boys? Other than that, boys, I think we can get started with our consumer report.
Consuming.
That's not what we do.
Dude, you guys want
we don't eat during that time?
a nice, quick easy anime to watch.
Oh, we're getting a little sidetrack. Oh yeah, what's a hard recommend by Marco over here?
Yo, I'm not saying it's a hard recommend. I'm just saying it's
Don't-
something you can watch.
Don't say Boku no Pico. If you do, I'm literally turning your video off right now.
Oh, dude, how did you know? No. So I watched this anime with my friends not too long ago, just because we were like, why not? It's
Wait,
new.
Marco, you have friends?
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
I'm kidding, buddy.
I do.
Oof.
I don't have friends either. It's okay.
I know you don't. But
Junior, you have me.
No, he doesn't.
Yes,
you left to
Cade.
Montana.
I know, Cade. What the fuck?
what the fuck, Kate? Wait. We
Go,
sidetracked Marco.
Go. We sidetracked. Go.
So if you guys, I mean, I again, I don't hard recommend, but it's pretty funny. It's The Eighth Son. Are you kidding me?
Oh no.
This sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's from last season, right? I think.
It recently came out. Not
Yeah.
too long ago.
Within the last 6 months, it premiered for sure.
Yeah.
I've
And
heard. I've heard.
we
good
watched it
things.
as it was coming out.
Mm.
And
It's
It's
basically an isekai where the dude gets reincarnated as like the eighth son of a family, right? And
Yeah.
then and then some magic shit happens or whatever.
somehow he's just like just stupidly overpowered. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny and at the same time very confusing to watch.
Definitely. Eighth son. I got a hard anime recommendation for you, Marco,
only-
but we'll save
Only
it for
12
later.
episodes.
We'll save it for later, Marco. Consumer Report. You know what that means, boys. This is our gaming news segment. This is how we talk about what's going on in the world. These are Zoomers with opinions, but no expertise to back up those opinions, which is what Zoomers do, obviously. Boys, I know we've been talking about it too much, but we gotta talk about this PlayStation 5 thing. Have you heard about it?
What?
No, what's next? What's new?
Oh, what's new, right? So basically, backwards compatibility was confirmed by Sony, I believe through a tweet, which is like, okay, whatever. They had claimed that 99% of the games would be backwards compatible. I did not believe them. I thought that was maybe an eventuality, but not like right out of the gate. But they did include a list of the games that will not be backwards compatible. It is only 10 games. And you're going to be surprised by what's on the list.
Oh no.
You ready?
I'm about to cry.
DWVR. Afro Samurai 2. Isle of Man, Just Deal With It, Shadow Complex, Robinson the Journey, We Sing, Hitman Go, which is a mobile game as well, by the way. Shadwen and Joe's Diner. Those are the only games, according to the Sony list, that will not be backwards compatible. As you can tell, those games...
As of right now.
As of right now. And maybe
Okay.
maybe they'll get some support down the line, too. But as you can see, these games are not notable titles. No offense to these games. I have never heard of a single game on here besides Hitman Go. Good mobile game if you want a nice little...
I've heard of Afro Samurai.
You've heard of Afro Samurai because it was a franchise of some kind. I don't know exactly what it is, but I hear...
Maybe. I just know it sounds familiar.
No, there was an anime about it.
Was it an anime?
Yeah, it was
The-
an American anime.
the games I've heard aren't that good. So, not a huge loss there. DWVR, I think some people said is pretty good, but it's a VR game, so this is probably not even going to affect most of the people who don't even own like a PS4 VR, right? So as amazing as this sounds, like only 10 games and they're all like garbage games. No offense to any of them. How worrying is it that they fucking revealed this as in a tweet and not like a main marketing point? Like, why would they
Well-
go around this way?
I think they've just been filling the market with this bullshit. So I think at this point they're just like, if they're gonna suck our dick, they're gonna suck our.
But like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people were like me, where I have a huge I have a huge backlog of PS4 games that I want to get through before I play any PS5 games, right? But if I can play those games on a PS5, I would have pre-ordered day one when I got my fucking invitation. The fact that this news came like a week after the fucking console sold out, it's kind of weird, right? Maybe this functionality isn't all of that it cracked up to be.
I'm thinking it's a kind of a confirmed so far kind of thing, not just this is the only list. Because I really doubt that those are the only games that are not backwards compatible, especially if they're not making that a selling point.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about as well. I don't think the wording made it seem like these are the only games, right? Which has a lot of people thinking like, oh, can I play that PT Silent Hills demo that, you know, got deleted off the PlayStation Store? Is that going to be transferable over to the PS5? Are VR games going to be transferable? And if so, is the VR system for the PS4 going to work on the PS5? A lot of people have been speculating on that kind of stuff. And Sony... Oh, go ahead, Junior.
You called me a spit?
I did call you a spit. I don't know, guys. Marco, you're not at all interested in the console this generation, right?
What? What do you mean?
Are you?
I want a PS5.
You
What
want a
the fuck?
PS5.
I do.
Given how hard you are on PC, I assume you didn't want a PS5.
No, dude. The moment I learned about Ratchet and Clank,
looks gorgeous.
I was
right?
like, I must have. It's no questions asked. It's a must have. I grew up playing the original Ratchet and Clank.
Mm-hmm. Up your
Ratchet
arsenal.
and Clank, Going Commando.
Yeah.
Up Your Arsenal. Deadlocked.
Bro, I still have them for the PS2. I
Same.
still
Hell
have my
yeah.
PS2.
I do too. I never owned the Up Your Arsenal, but I do have 1, 2, and Deadlocked.
Mm-hmm. So does having backwards compatibility, is that a huge feature for you? And the way that they marketed this, is that worrying for you at all as a consumer?
I mean, not particularly because I don't own too many PS4 games.
Mm-hmm.
And the ones I do, I mean, I can probably buy on the PS5 anyway.
Yeah,
It's
probably.
gonna be cheap. The only one that I'd be worried about was FIFA, but with FIFA, when you bought the game, you technically got 2 in 1, so you
Right.
also got the PS5 version of it. And any progress you do on it does transfer over.
That's actually
So-
a great segue, Marco, because the other big PS5 news is cross-gen saves. So games that are coming out on PS4, or maybe you don't get a launch PS5 and you still have to play your PS4 for a number of months. Having that save data transfer over when you start a game, right? Like that sounds like a great fucking idea, right? Especially in story-based games.
Yes.
Cross-gen saves are reportedly up to the developers. And there are some games that will not have cross-gen saves. Two of the most notable, Spider-Man and Miles Morales, you will not be able to transfer your saves.
That's kind of upsetting.
That is a little upsetting.
Yeah.
Miles Morales is probably on the shorter side anyways, since it's kind of a side story. So
Yeah.
it's not a huge loss there, but the original Spider-Man game, I think I have like 48 or so hours in there. Would like to be able to continue with that shit.
Yeah.
I will say, that does give you an excuse to go back and play the entire game on the PS5,
Mm-hmm.
and the graphics throughout the entire thing will definitely look a lot better.
Absolutely, but there's also, you could just start a new game plus with your save, right?
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
That's way more appealing to me than starting literally from ground zero.
Yeah.
The other notable game, Yakuza 7, Rise Like a Dragon, will not have cross-gen saves on the PS4 to PS5, but it will have cross-gen saves from the Xbone to the X series. So that's a little strange. Maybe some behind-the-scenes technical stuff that we don't know about. They're not revealing quite yet. Could cross-gens be trickier to implement? And how much does this affect the market, do you feel? Are people going to be up at arms about not being able to transfer some of their saves?
Probably at the start.
Probably at the start. Yeah. As with
Yeah,
everything, right?
Yeah. But I don't think it'll last too long. I'm pretty sure people will just get over it, and if they want to start the game over again, they will. If not, well then they don't. They just move on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. How many people are going to be playing, you know, games that aren't cross-gen saves? Like, we don't really know which games are the full list of games that won't support it. As you said, FIFA, Madden, all the sports games cross-gen. A lot of the PS4 games that are gonna be transferred over to PS5, you can transfer your save and stuff. But in terms of PS4 games that are being re-released as PS5 games, that's where the caveat seems to be.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Oh, go ahead, Marco. Last little topic.
Because if they are re-releasing them for PS5, I feel like they kind of have to implement that. Otherwise, it's just like, why are you just gonna piss people off for no reason?
No, bro. It's capitalism.
It's bro. They're trying to make you buy
the game twice. Just like you put something out on the market, people are gonna buy it.
Well, yeah. So, I mean, but people are more likely to buy it if they can keep their saves.
Yeah, that's very true. And just to make clear, this is different than having a free upgrade. Like if you buy the Miles Morales version on PS4, you get the free upgrade on PS5, but your save won't transfer over, right? Just to make sure that it's clear that that's a completely separate issue.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Let's move on to something a little easier to talk about. Star Citizen. See, what that's the joke. It's not easy to talk about because it's a complicated. Okay, so
get him off stage.
I'm sorry.
Get him up. Kick him. Can we vote?
Junior, you're host now. I give up. I can't work on these fucking
all right, boys.
He's the imposter.
Oh God! All right, calm down. I've already. Junior, you're fired. You're fired. I made you host for 2 seconds, and everyone's already talking over each other.
Now he's turning on Junior. That's super sus. Take him out.
Now it's immunity.
Send him into the void. Get him out of here.
All right, it's done. It's over.
Boys,
he's the imposter.
All right, continue with the Star Citizen.
Yes. So they just had an 8th anniversary update. What? It's been 8 years since they got $300 million and became the highest, highest grossing game or something like that. The most expensive game ever made, basically. Outdoes GTA 5 by a landslide. And that initial $300 million grew because they asked for even more fucking money. So,
right.
Oh, go ahead, Junior.
I still don't know what Star Citizen is, to be honest.
Oh,
we'll get into it.
Yeah.
All right.
For the viewers that don't know what this is, can we please describe the game?
Yes. All right. I don't actually know. So the game is essentially supposed to be an MMO space simulation where you have your ship. You are the pilot of a ship, basically, and you can like take out insurance on your fucking ship in case you crash, which is super fucking important. If you play this game, you probably want to do that because ships are fucking expensive. And it's just supposed to be this kind of No Man's Sky in terms of like what you're supposed to be doing and its scope. You're supposed to be able to, fight with other players or join up and fight each other. I don't fucking know, dude. I've stayed away from this game because it's been in development hell for forever now. So if I play this game, it's going to be on a version 1.0. I don't have any experience with the, frame by frame gameplay, but that is essentially what the game was pitched as in its kickstart and what it is now. So the MMO portion is its own thing, and they also promised a single player campaign under the name of Squadron 42. Now, that has been pushed back from 2016 to indefinitely. To this day, it's indefinitely. It had like voice acting from Mark Hamill, had voice acting from other people whose names I actually don't really know. But it was supposed to be this huge fucking thing, right? The update to Squadron 42 given in this video was that it will be done when it is done. and that is a direct quote. It was really, really disappointing. And the game is still in its the MMO part is still in its alpha stage. They just released patch 3.1 or 3.11. Sorry. So it's like nowhere near being done. After spending $300 million, reportedly, they ran through all the money, and they had 14 million left, which was not enough to finish what they wanted when they restarted the Kickstarter campaign a few years back. So, what's up? Have you guys been hyped for this game at all in the past, or?
Oh yeah, I totally knew about this game.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be totally
Yeah.
honest with you.
been following it.
You guys
since
have
I-
never heard of this game?
I didn't know about
No.
this until like 2 minutes ago when you mentioned it.
You're fucking kidding. This is like
Yeah.
one of the biggest
So-
fucking games in the industry right now.
Well, so here's the thing. So pre-production of it began in 2010.
hmm
It's been 10 years.
Well,
And in
pre-production is rough because that can just be like concept, like, hey, we want to make a game. Let's put it on a Google Doc. All right, 2 years
Okay,
later,
okay.
fucking
Fine, here.
yeah.
Bro,
Production started in 2011.
hmm
this shit's $95 fucking dollars,
In
like
in,
enhanced package with
In-
some stupid answer the call shit. $95 fucking dollars.
It's an expensive game, dude.
They gotta make their money.
They
somehow.
Bro,
gotta
They
do
spent
it.
this
300
dude
million.
better suck my dick while I'm fucking playing.
Bro,
because
but it comes
this
with
is
insurance
not
on your
worth
ship.
it.
It comes with insurance, so if you crash, you're okay. You're okay, bro.
here's,
It's
so,
worth.
so here's the thing about this. So in 2012, it was announced
hmm
and had a Kickstarter campaign that drew $2 million.
hmm
And then it was originally anticipated to launch in 2014, but it kept being delayed.
hmm
And so the latest, blah blah blah, made for pre-purchases. So testing was available for pre-purchases in 2015.
Right. Alphas and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and so that ended. It was the highest crowdfunded video game, having raised $300 million as of June 2020.
hmm hmm
And then, in addition to crowdfunding, marketing is now also funded through external investments, which received $63.25 million as of March.
So expensive
Which are
ass
mar-
game.
Yeah, what the fuck? Why?
More than GTA 5, more than Red Dead Redemption. Like, this is on another level, and it's nowhere near done. I'm honestly, I'm really fucking surprised you guys have never heard of this game. Like, 100%. This is, like,
Because
oh,
everyone that's donating is getting scammed. It's not a real
Basically,
game. They're
dude,
just taking your money.
there was a
At
time.
this point,
There was
yeah.
a time people thought this game was not real. Like, they hadn't released.
I'd believe it.
Anything.
If someone said this game isn't real, I'd be like, okay, cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'd still believe it.
Yeah, there's still a chance that they used that money not very well. Luxury boat rides and whatnot. It's like, this is essential for the synergy of the team. Or whatever, right? Well, now that you guys know about the
Our
game,
auras are kind of out of.
out of alignment. Now that you guys know about the game and the scope that they're trying to go for, does this, like, interest you at all? Are you guys down for an MMO space simulator?
I mean, I'm down, not for the price point though.
Yeah,
Yeah, it really depends
And
on
also-
how well it comes out. Because if they're spending
agreed.
over 10 years to do it, at this point it's like, well, it better be a fucking Sword Art Online type of game.
Yeah,
if you're
right.
gonna be spending
No. I don't want to get fucking trapped in this game.
Bro, you don't want to be stuck in a coma. Spoilers for a shitty anime. Spoilers for a
It has
shitty
insurance.
anime.
It has
It has
insurance.
insurance.
Oh, it has insurance. You're right. You're right.
Okay, so
Yeah,
if I
dude.
die,
If it
I
fries
don't
your
have
brain,
insurance.
then you get your insurance.
Guys,
payout. Yeah.
it's ship insurance, not life insurance.
Oh,
You
and
fuck-
it comes with a free helmet.
Oh yeah.
wow.
So you can see.
Halloween 2020. What did I just see?
Oh yeah, they're adding like Halloween cosmetics and stuff.
You're a cosmetic.
Yeah.
Mom's a cosmetic.
So apparently my fucking
Also-
crew is living under a rock and they don't know about Star Citizen. I never thought I'd see the day.
Yo, this is an
Well, what's
alpha.
that? What's that other MMO
3.11.
space game? It's like Space Engineers or something like that. There's other games in the category that you're not having to spend $95 on.
There absolutely
That's my
are.
thing.
There absolutely are.
And just because it has insurance on your ship doesn't make me want to pay $95 for it.
Well, you can
So
get a
will I
starter
be
edition
freaking-
for like 60.
Yeah, there's
I better-
there's a $60 celebration starter,
Mm.
and there's the 135C celebration starter for 75.
Yeah. So it's not necessarily 90
Yeah,
was
still
just
not-
one of the
I
more
better
ludicrous
be
prices.
getting my fucking pilot's license with this shit. Like, Tesla, like Elon
Hey,
Musk is gonna have
like-
to fucking call me after I'm done with playing this game and be like, I need pilot.
No, bro. If anyone's
Be my
calling you,
fucking pilot on SpaceX.
if anyone's calling you, it's
Yeah,
fucking
You're the first to finish this game. I need you to go to Mars, please. You're my first guy to Mars.
guys. Trump's hiring for Space Force. Like that's who's gonna be calling.
No, I really like Elon Musk calling me.
I
in
know
this
that's what you
situation,
would
dude.
like.
'Cause he's probably
You're
be
gonna
like,
get
"Yo, you
Trump.
wanna smoke a blunt?" And I'm like, no, I don't do drugs. But yeah, I'll be your pilot.
That's what you're gonna say.
Bro,
That's
bro,
what you're
bro,
gonna say when
but-
Elon Musk himself offers you
Yeah.
a joint.
Yeah.
You're just like, no, I don't smoke.
What a
Fucking
smooth, what a fucking clean shaven guy. Fucking button up shirt over here, Junior. I'm demoting you.
Imagine saying no to Elon Musk.
I'm demoting you from a California burrito to bean and cheese burrito. Just so you know.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
can I at least have like green salsa?
Absolutely.
All right.
That's.
all right.
I thought that
Like,
was obvious.
I can't be a bland burrito
Mm-hmm.
like Cade.
Bro, I'm not even a burrito. I'm just the fillings.
No, he's just a flour tortilla.
I'm the burrito without the wrap. I'm just a tortilla.
That's not a burrito then. That's just
Is
a
it
He's like a
'cause I'm just
quesadilla.
flour?
Come on.
quesadillas are
Alright,
good though.
alright, fine, fine.
Goodness.
All right.
Order,
fine.
order. Marco has something to say.
He can be the sour cream in the burrito.
Oh, cause he's
Oh,
white as
wow.
Dude,
fuck.
sour cream makes the burrito.
That's a lie.
That's all I'm saying.
That's a fucking lie.
Fuck
He
you.
can be the
Fuck
egg
you.
whites
Fuck
in
you,
the
okay?
burrito.
Really? I try to avoid bringing up any sort of egg whites or bukkake jokes, but we're fucking here. We're
You
fucking
said
here
it.
already.
You
We're
said it.
back,
I did
boys.
it.
You thought
I did
we
it.
thought we weren't gonna mention it. It really always comes back.
Damn it! God damn it! I fell for it. I fucking fell for it.
After last week, dude, it's gonna stick.
He
Ugh.
could have been a
Just like the
breakfast
egg whites on
burrito
my
with
face.
Egg whites. You took it a whole different level, man.
Who fucking makes a breakfast burrito with egg whites? You knew what you were saying, you motherfucker.
Every single vegan person in the world.
What?
Oh wait,
What?
no,
What?
no, I lied.
What?
That doesn't make any sense.
Every healthy person does.
Every healthy person. That's what I meant to say.
You know that Jackie
Yeah.
Chan like? Oh, oh.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about, and I deserve that.
One more thing, Jackie.
Oh, the way you were wagging that finger. Just like
Bro.
NVIDIA, moving on, was wagging their finger at Best Buy. Actually, they weren't really wagging their finger. It was more like a, what is this? Like a pull? Like a pulling their finger? Like a, come here, baby.
It's 2 fingers, bro.
Oh,
2
you're right,
fingers
you're
and
right.
a thumb.
Whoops, I'm sorry.
2 fingers in the
Oh,
thumb.
you throw a little thumb in there. Okay, that's not bad.
Yes.
That's not bad. So last week we covered
Very
the
presidential.
shut up. No, we're not going political. We're not a political show. Last week we covered the 3000 series chips, or graphics cards, because it's just the biggest fucking news still. I don't know why.
Yeah, because the what was it, the 37 comes out in 2 days.
3070 comes out, I believe, in like a couple of weeks actually. But basically,
Did it get delayed?
yeah, I got delayed. We covered how like people were struggling to buy them. The fucking CEO of NVIDIA was like, "Yo, there's too much demand. We don't have enough stock. It's not our fault. People just want our fucking thing." You know what I mean? This week they announced that Best Buy would be handling all of the Founders Editions for the 3000 series because NVIDIA can't run a website. Etsy can do it. Fucking OnlyFans can do it, but NVIDIA, not a single damn clue. So, does this at least give you hopes that like you can actually get a 3000 series cards once they come back in stock?
No,
Yeah.
No, Junior, you don't trust Best Buy?
I don't trust anyone.
To
I mean,
be fair,
Damn straight.
see, I don't know how Best Buy's gonna handle it, but I was at Best Buy, what was it, 4 days ago, give or take?
Mm-hmm.
And in their display casing, they had boxes of the Oculus Quest 2
Right.
a week before it was released.
No, that's pretty normal.
That's pretty normal.
Yeah.
We get street day stuff.
Well, yeah, but we don't put it out.
Sometimes we do.
Okay, yeah, but they
Guys, let's. Anyway, so Best Buy.
Best Buy also happens to have this 65-inch OLED TV on sale for $1,800.
Fuck Best Buy.
I'm not
If
spending
only I had
more than yeah.
$1,800 just lying around.
If
Well,
only
you
Shop
see,
on Craigslist.
it is
I
$2,800.
love just going to a creepy man's house.
All right.
It is
Where
$1,000.
did you meet where I met you guys?
Oh yeah. By the way, we met Kate.
we met Kaden through a Craigslist sex ad. That's actually
He's like, just love egg whites. That's all it said.
no. Here was the thing. We showed up, and like we knocked on the door. We said hi. We were like, all right, are we ready to do this thing? And Kate's like, actually, I already came just by shaking your hand. We were like, want to play some Smash then? It's like, all right. And then boom, we're friends. Friends forever. Friends for
And
life.
then we smashed.
No.
But not like Smash Bros.
Which
No, we smashed as bros.
Oh. I don't know what that means.
We
Explain to me.
fucked.
Oh, okay. Anyways.
Smashing the smash.
You should if you're looking to get a 3000 series, you have to go through Best Buy now, which Best Buy handles their shit pretty well, but I think they closed down a lot of stores recently. So the thing I'm worried about personally, and this is more because I'm poor, is that they're never going to go on sale now. You know what I mean? They're going to be so popular and so sought after that like a year, 2 years from now, maybe they'll have like a $10 discount. But
what makes Best Buy like great is their open box policy.
I love that open box policy. Yeah.
So like I feel like that's in that case it would be really good.
Yeah.
Like you can still find really cheap.
Mhm.
And they're already cheap as it is, so it doesn't really fucking matter.
Right.
To be honest.
I mean, they're relatively cheap. Let's not say that they are. Gaming is not a cheap hobby on PC. When we're saying that a 3070 is on the cheap, what was it, like 400, 500? That's like rent for some people, you know. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's not the cheapest fucking thing. I kind of want a deal, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's like for the hobbyists out there. Like if you actually use your computer to do a lot of stuff, this is like a great investment as is, and for cheap, you know. Like you can get for 1,500 3090, and it gives you 24 gigabytes of, you know, GDDR6, meaning you can basically do whatever the fuck you want with it. You can watch like 20 streams of porn.
That sounds pretty great.
Only 20?
Only 20,000.
Oh. Okay, there we go.
Speaking of porn, Kate, is there a fucking commune near you or something? Or
A what?
I just hear people in the background by you. Or is that Marco?
No,
That's definitely not me.
I was hearing it too. What?
Oh, my girlfriend's watching The Bachelorette. It might be that.
You know what? Let her watch The Bachelorette. It's fine.
Which you guys are making me miss.
Some of our...
Wow! Look at him.
Look at him.
It's the season premiere.
He's actually disappointed.
It's the
I know.
most anticipated.
He's just acting for his
Bachelorette.
girlfriend. His girlfriend was like, "You need to watch this with me," and he gave the excuse, "Oh, but I've got the podcast."
I've got the
She
podcast.
leaves
Oh,
I wish I could
halfway
miss
through
it.
the season.
I wish I could miss it.
Halfway through the season, she leaves.
Who? What? No one gives a shit. Let's talk about the iPhone 12, something that more people give a shit about. Fucking
no,
yo, calm yourself. Marco.
iPhone 12.
That's too much. That's too much. iPhone 12. That's right.
I already have mine pre-ordered. It's fine.
Bro,
I literally just don't give a
I don't
shit.
understand.
I'd much rather keep
Okay.
mine.
all right. If you really want to talk about fucking expensive, let's talk about the iPhone 12.
Well, iPhones get more expensive every year.
iPhones in general, like
Well, to
what
be
the
fair,
fuck,
they
the
have it
11
after
Pro is like
years.
$1,000. You can buy 2 graphics cards.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
just build a fucking computer at that point.
Now you can. Yeah.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing, Junior. Maybe mobile phones are the future of PC gaming. Cause now
Okay.
you can
Yo.
play League of Legends on iPhone.
That's what I was about to say.
What? You can play real games. It doesn't have to be Angry Birds. It doesn't have to be Point Simulator. It doesn't have to be Flappy Wings or whatever the fuck. You know, it could be
Flappy
real games.
Don't disrespect the name.
Yo, dude, you can already play shit like PUBG on there.
Right.
so-
And that's a great topic to talk about, guys. Is this the future of gaming? You can play games like PUBG, Fortnite, Genshin Impact looks pretty fucking good on mobile.
You can also play Call of Duty.
You can play Call of Duty. Yeah, a knockoff version of Warzone, but yeah, you can play Call of Duty. As phones get better, video games become kind of more viable, and then you include streaming services like xCloud and Stadia, the Amazon Luna, all that shit you can stream onto your phone. How viable is it for you to buy a phone and have that be your next gaming console in the next, let's say, 10 or so years? Is that something that maybe you look forward to? Is that something you maybe dread? What are you guys' thoughts?
It's something I potentially look forward to, but it's not something I probably would ever like switch to.
Mm-hmm.
It will still always be like third for me.
Yeah.
It's like it's always gonna be PC, then console, and then it'll be my mobile.
Right.
But I mean, having the option is nice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I do see that shift though. Like
Yeah.
Razer already has a phone out there, you know. Windows is trying to get their phone fixed.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe that might be the future of gaming. Maybe it might just be all, through the phone. You can just, since it's USB-C, most of them, you can just hook it up to your TV and then game on there.
Right.
I will never
then-
be interested in switching to just phones for my consoles.
Of course not.
No.
Until they release the new games that are coming out onto phones at the same time. And as long as they play the same and they look the same graphically,
Well,
they work the same in
Yeah.
terms of like processing power and stuff like that.
They just came out with a
Sure.
phone that has a display of like 144 hertz, like
Right.
165 hertz, and like the refresh rate's really good too.
Yeah,
I don't know
but
what
like,
the
can it
fuck
play
you can
like
do with that. but
2077? Like, can you play Cyberpunk on it?
Yeah. I
probably-
see what you're saying.
I mean, that just goes down to the graphics, but like you can probably see it. Like,
you could probably
nicely.
stream it. Yeah, you could probably, if it ever gets on a streaming platform, that would probably be a good way to play it. Cade, you've been playing Genshin Impact on mobile, correct?
Yeah, man.
How has that experience been for you?
It plays really well for mobile, but that's because I feel like it was not necessarily designed for it, but like they put a lot of time and effort into making an interface for the phones for
Absolutely.
that game. So it's very smooth. It works very nice.
Graphically, it looks nice, right?
So depending on what kind of phone you have, obviously it's going to work differently.
Right. What do you have for reference?
I have an iPhone XR, so it works great.
A relatively new
I
phone.
played-
Yeah.
Yeah. I play it on lowest settings with a 60 FPS. It looks great. It doesn't render very far. but
As expected for
it's
for
so
phone,
smooth.
yeah.
It's so smooth, and I love it.
And this is totally like a really good example of a mobile game giving you a console-like experience for sure. I haven't played Fortnite or PUBG, but on mobile, but
I will say, not exactly console. Like it plays very much like a mobile game. In
oh,
terms
okay,
of dailies, uh, the combat, yeah, it's still mobile.
yeah,
You could honestly find that kind of combat in the browser game. It's nothing to brag about,
yeah,
but I'm still impressed. You know,
mhm,
I love the game.
yeah,
I have nothing against the game, but between having it on my phone and having it on a console, I'd probably just choose the phone because on the console, I don't think it would look any different or
definitely.
play any different, and it's just easier to carry around my phone. So
So just a quick, not really correction, but just like my anecdotal experience. I booted up Genshin on my phone, played it for a couple hours, felt great. When I put it over on PC, I was really surprised by how similar my experiences were, and I really felt like the only real notable difference was, am I holding my special ability with the screen, or am I just pressing X instead, right? That kind of stuff. Um, Other than that, dude, like the game runs basically the same way on the
yeah,
PC. So that's kind of what I'm alluding to, is just having the exact same experience you would have on a PC on your phone, especially now that like the with the X Cloud, you can buy an accessory that's basically an Xbox controller, hooks up straight onto your phone, right? That's a viable way to play mobile games if they get to that level of quality like Genshin is right now, and beyond. Yeah. I don't know. Who's excited for the iPhone 12 in general? Besides Marco, he already fucking pre-ordered it apparently. Like he does everything.
No. I actually it doesn't come out until
Doesn't interest you at all.
3 days on the 16th. It becomes available for pre-order.
Oh, gotcha. But you want it.
Well, I kind of forced into it because my phone is actually already kind of fucked up. It only charges when it wants to.
Yeah. Well, you could fix it, but I guess a shiny new phone is what Zoomers do.
I'm a millennial, you piece of shit.
Whatever, dude. You're basically a Zoomer. You're on this fucking podcast. You're an honorary Zoomer, and we will treat you as such.
Wait, isn't Junior millennial?
Shut up. Shut up.
I was like, wait. I was like, Junior's older than me.
Don't point out my fucking flaws.
I'm 18. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Bro.
Bullshit.
He's been playing Fortnite since day one.
Yeah, I was
Still
in
plays
the
it.
womb playing Fortnite on my iPhone.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
with my AirPods.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of hard flexes, AMD just announced their new CPU, the 5000 series,
Already?
Bro.
already.
Oh my fucking god.
So this is I'm just quoting The Verge here. Junior, I need you to fucking shut your trap until we get through this, okay?
We all know how good The Verge is with PC stuff, man.
Look, I don't want to fucking hear it from you, Marco. Let me fucking read the thing first, all right? I'm sorry I didn't get it from PCGamer.com, all right? The new 5000 series processors are still using AMD's 7nm process. Not sure what that means. But offer a
Nanometer.
19...
It's the size of
It's the size?
Yeah.
like the
Oh, maybe I
space.
mistyped. Maybe that's supposed to be mm. I thought I direct copied that, but
No,
whatever.
No, that's
Oh,
right.
It's 7nm.
Nanometers. Oh shit. Oh, that's tiny as fuck. Cade, you might have to do a size comparison with your dick.
Just use the scale.
Oh no.
Guys, let me finish. I know I'm sinking the ship, but let me finish the job. This
Just like Cade likes to finish.
Shut up, dude. Let me fucking finish the quote. They will offer a 19% increase in instructions per cycle, along with complete redesign of the chip layout and a higher max boost speed. 4 variants of the 5000 series. End quote. Sorry. There will be 4 variants of the 5000 series: the 5600, to the 5900. And the range is going to be from $299, not bad, to $799. Also not really that bad, given how good the 5900 is. The metrics on that look really fucking good. And they will be available on November 5th, and hopefully they have a website that actually can sell some shit to humans.
Dude.
All right, now you
What
can
the
rant. Now you
fuck?
can rant.
I'm sorry.
No,
but
do it. Do it. You're our resident like PC parts expert.
I don't know if the NVIDIA graphics card triggered this or what.
It had to.
It's potentially, but
But,
this
like-
this is a CPU, right? This is different than the
It's-
graphics.
yeah.
I don't know. Yeah,
But it had to, because AMD's GPUs never like come close to NVIDIA's GPUs.
no. Yeah, never. They know it. They know it, and that's why they kind of stick to their lane when it comes to CPU.
Yeah.
Kind of bring out.
So what's
You know,
the advantage? What's the advantage of announcing a CPU if it has nothing to do with graphics cards?
Well, so what happened was that their CPUs, their Ryzen, well, these are Ryzen 3, right, Marco?
Yes,
Which
yes, they are.
ones? The ones that are out
these-
right now.
Yeah, those are Ryzen 3, right?
Yeah, they're the 30,000.
So their old chips that wasn't really it didn't really do much with the Gen 4 PCI Express 4 slot
Mhm.
that they had on their CPUs. It just kind of was there on their CPU motherboards. But I'm assuming that these chipsets came out because it is able to handle the GPU that NVIDIA just came out with.
Oh, so this is going to be compatible with
Possibly.
NVIDIA's stuff.
Possibly. I haven't really seen any of the, what it can do yet.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah.
was announced. But-
Yeah, just fresh off the fucking oven.
Yeah. Just with
Wake up,
that
dude.
news alone, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna change the world of gaming for PCs at least, and just workstations. I'm excited, stoked.
So this is good news.
Oh, yeah,
This is
so
good
excited.
news. Kate is
Yeah.
literally falling asleep.
Well, I mean, for viewers, it's AMD is already cheap as it is.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
and with this new NVIDIA graphics card coming out and seeing the price points, building a PC is just gonna be 20 times easier for most people.
Yeah. Easier than Kate's mom. Yeah. I'm sorry, Miss Hodge.
You could,
I don't know.
Really?
I want to pick on the sleepy guy. All right. It's like
You can pick on me all you want, but you keep my mother out of this. You hear?
I'm sorry, Miss Hodge. I don't mean it. You have a wonderful son.
Yeah.
Right. I
Is
grew
he
up
still
without a father,
David?
so she is pretty easy.
Does she have a wonderful son? We're talking about Kate here, who apparently likes bukkake. So
Oh,
Yeah, man.
Okay. Don't have to point out his flaws.
yeah, you don't have to fucking bully the kid.
Some flaws are actually strengths, and in this case, bukkake for
Okay.
him
It's
is free
my
food.
food.
It's just free food.
Speaking of not talking about
Fucking need
bukkake,
free food.
God damn it. Speaking of things that don't have anything to do with bukkake, Warframe. Have you guys played Warframe?
oh, dude, I loved Warframe for
No.
so long.
Dude, all right. I put 800 fucking hours in a Warframe. The game is so fucking good. It's a grind for fuck's sake, but it is good.
It is a grind.
It is a hell of a grind, dude. But hard recommend. Like, if you want something that rewards you for your time, I felt very rewarded for my 800 hours.
Oh my god.
800 hours. If you want a game that will take your time and reward you for it, you get to do cool shit as a space ninja. Space ninjas are fucking sick, dude.
This is true. See, I'm only at 137 hours in the game.
Oh, damn. And you know what? I'm 800 hours on the Switch version, which is buggy as shit, too. So,
Yeah.
I can't even imagine. But this has nothing to do with the Switch version. This has to do with the PC version, I assume, because I don't think the Switch can do things like ray tracing, that thing that everyone's trying to implement, right? So Warframe's updating its rendering engine to include things like dynamic lighting and potentially ray tracing. They kind of already added it in like things like the water and stuff like that, but hopefully they'll add it. There's a lot of like little lights in the game that would be really really cool if they could do it. Guys, again, play fucking Warframe. Just do it. Junior, I'm looking at you.
If I had more friends to play, I'd definitely play more games. Game's awesome.
If it was cross play, I would tell you to hop on right now, legitimately. But I think
Yo.
only Switch users can only play with Switch users. I believe.
Start on PC.
No, dude, I have so much shit on the Switch version, dude. I have so many fucking frames. It's incredible. Speaking of games with a lot of frames, this game is never gonna get a single frame ever again. Is that a good transition? Is that okay?
I don't know.
So
You could have made a reference to the book.
the book.
Crucible.
I don't know what that is, but speaking of the book Crucible, this is Amazon's first video game, I believe, that was supposed to be released. It was a free-to-play shooter that was originally supposed to be released in May, and then it came out, and everyone loved it, and it became the most popular game in the world. Except the exact opposite happened. Everyone hated it, and they actually unreleased it. Car honk. They launched the game and then put it back into beta, which is the funniest shit I've ever heard. That your game is so bad it got kicked out of official release. So the game is canceled now. It will have its last server days, I think, up until the early November. I forget exactly what day. But refunds will be offered for in-game purchases that people got tricked into giving. And the Crucible team will be moving on to other projects like a New World, an MMO that actually looks pretty good.
New World does look pretty cool.
It looks fucking great. Kate, as someone who cannot play good games right now, how does a New World sound to you?
I haven't seen it.
Haven't seen
Post
it. I
the
figured as
trailer or
much.
whatever into Discord. I'll check it out.
Bro, all right. I'll give you something to do while you're trying not to fall asleep over there. What time is it? What time is it, Montana time?
Fucking 10:30.
Oh, only an hour?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
only an hour.
Oh, wait, what the heck, Cade? Cooking.
I go to sleep early these days.
He does
Could
go
be
to
a
sleep
sleepy
early.
boy.
We're the
Could be a
reason.
sleepy boy.
We're the reason he stays up and he regrets everything.
Oh yeah, every single mention of Bukkake just makes me want to go to sleep. Just avoid all of this together.
So don't mention the word anymore, please.
Oh, you mean the B word?
Yeah, that's right.
Genshin Impact.
Benching impact. Some stupid shit. But Marco, how do you feel about New World? Have you seen any gameplay? Any impressions?
I haven't seen gameplay. I've heard things. I know what it is.
Yeah.
And I'm excited.
Yeah. It, from what I've seen, it looks like it's gonna be World of Warcrafty, but like way more dynamic.
Yeah.
In that vein, in that scope. Junior, have you ever heard of this game? Fantastic. Man, we gotta get you guys educated. You know what, this podcast, it educates the viewers, but it also educates my fellow compatriots here. They have been living under a rock much more than I thought they were.
I'm like Patrick, bro. All right. I love my rock. My home.
Guys, I realized I made a mistake. I was supposed to transition to Genshin Impact way earlier. But here we are now talking about Genshin Impact for a second time. They just announced that they made $100 million in 2 weeks, which is it recoups the development costs and more. It is the most successful game by of an original IP of a Chinese developer. By far.
I'm pretty stingy with my money in terms of like buying games and spending on in-game currency.
Yeah.
I spent $30 2 days ago just on a stupid event that I didn't even get any like good stuff for. I regret it now, but like at the time I was like, I need this.
At the time, you were
fucking
fucking.
need this.
You were running those slots, motherfucker. You were like, what?
Bro.
What waifu am I getting today?
I wanted this one character so bad, and honestly, that's the reason why they've made so much money. They've got this one main character plastered all over the game, and they're like, "Hey, you can win this character if you just roll for it." You know?
You just
But,
give us money and roll for it.
Yeah. Obviously, it's a lot harder than that, and they've made a lot of money off people buying in-game currency.
Yeah. So I want to ask a couple of things, but I do want to clarify one thing. It's a 5-star character, and all the 5-star characters have a 0.5%, I believe it was confirmed, chance to roll, which is not very high, but at least they're transparent about it, right?
It's a 0.06% chance to actually roll a 5-star, and then I think it's a 50% chance to get that actual character that you're looking for.
So it's even less than that.
Kind of trash.
It's
yeah,
like
exactly.
it's closer to like 0.3 or even like 0.1 at that point.
No, 0.01.
0.01. Yeah. Thank you for the correction. So with that out of the way, how does Genshin make money exactly? It has to do with the battle pass, right? And also resin? Is that what I'm hearing? I haven't played very much.
So yeah, resin is kind of used as a way to collect your treasures and your loot in the game. You have to have enough resin to actually open up the chests and get the loot. If you don't have any, then you can't open that loot. You can't get that loot, which is used towards upgrading your characters or making money, whatever.
Right.
So it limits how much you can level up in a single day, unless of course you spend in-game points on, or in-game credit on, and in which case there is no limit, besides your wallet. So.
Right. So obviously, anecdotally for you, it worked. You were able to get $30 out of you.
Yeah. That doesn't happen often. Even playing Rainbow Six with you guys, I never bought more than like a $5 energy thing once. But this time they actually managed to make me buy $30 worth of credit, which is ridiculous. But
that's so sad, bro.
Hey, I don't want to fucking hear it.
Through the day?
You know how much money I spent in Warframe? They probably got it in the hundreds for me, and that's also a free-to-play game.
Yo, dude, you guys should, if you guys knew how much I've spent on League.
Oh, don't get me started.
Oh, here we
don't
go.
get me started. I knew you were gonna talk about League somehow. Somehow, some way, you were just gonna fist that in, dude.
Yo, dude, you guys were talking about free-to-play games and money spending on free-to-play games.
You know what? We got the free
this League of Legends down my throat.
I've been playing League for 6 years now,
bro. But we didn't even give you a free bingo tile. We actually just made the center. Marco's gonna talk about League, and that was our free slot. I was worried up until now. I even tried to steer you away from it, but look at that. Free tile given right to me.
To be fair, I was going to say something else, but then you started talking about it. I'm like, I kind of have to throw it in there. Because I checked yesterday. I have to see how I checked. But it was something like $1,600 or something.
Jesus Christ. But that's a lifetime, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah, it's over 6 years. But But yeah, one of my friends yesterday showed us, and it was like $4,200.
Yeah. Blizzard.
I was like,
Blizzard knows how to make money. That's for damn
Riot.
sure. Wait, Blizzard? Riot? Is it Riot?
Riot.
My bad. I get my shitty video game companies confused.
Whoa! Watch that mouth of yours.
What other game has Riot made? Okay, Valorant. Yeah. I'm gonna call
And-
myself out before you call me out, bro.
I mean, to be fair, League is still the most played game in the world.
Also, isn't Valorant just Overwatch but with League characters?
No, it's completely new characters.
Is it completely new characters? Okay.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
there aren't any League characters in it. It's more of a siege.
More of a siege. I've been hearing that.
More of a siege CS:GO.
Yeah, CS:GO. Yeah. CS:GO makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, because it's what it is. It's basic. I mean, you can also compare it to COD. It's basically search and destroy.
Mhm.
You're an attacking team. You're a defending team.
Mhm.
5v5. The attacking team has a bomb and has either 2 or 3 locations depending on the map to plant.
Yeah.
And they can plant it and win if they don't defuse or kill the enemy team
So,
when they win.
long story short, they made 2 games, and that's it. But fucking make a lot of money off both of them, and they still have more coming out, I believe, right? They're releasing like an MMO and a fighting game, and
Well, they're releasing League of Legends on mobile.
well, yeah. That was part of the earlier story. Marco,
Yeah.
were you not paying
Yeah.
attention? iPhone
Yeah.
12.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I can't. Who let this one? Send it back to HQ, dude.
We're too
Yeah,
tired, dude.
Cade, aren't you our executive
Yeah,
producer?
Cade-
You're
Cade-
supposed to be
I'm gonna
screening
bukkake him
these
out of
people.
here.
Yeah, thank
Wait.
you. Thank you.
I'm gonna
Wait, I
cover him
thought
in egg
we weren't
whites
gonna
and then
mention
just
that
fucking
anymore.
just send him back to HQ covered in egg whites, and they're gonna be like, "What the fuck did happen to you?" And he's gonna be like, "I failed."
I'm be like Cade happened.
Cade happened. Exactly. All right, last story, and this is more for me. I don't know if you guys play anime fighting games, but Guilty Gear Strive finally got a release date after being delayed. I don't want to. Hey, stop moving that head. Am I the only one who's excited for anime fighting games these days?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Fuck you guys.
Bro, I'm excited to play my Nier Automata.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be good for you, but that's not a fighting game.
Isn't it Nier Automata?
Oh, shut up.
I believe it is
don't care.
Automata.
Tomato.
Okay.
Guys, shut up! I'm not
Yeah,
letting you
Automata,
derail my
dude.
Guilty Gear Strive segment. So they released. They announced the release date for April 9th, 2021. Sorry, alongside a new trailer. Looks sick. Game was delayed because of COVID, as most things are. Guys, I highly recommend you look up a trailer because even if you don't like fighting games, this game looks absolutely gorgeous. It looks like a CGI anime was playing out, but I know that sounds bad. But it looks sick, dude. I'm telling you, it nothing looks like this game. Really, I can't think of a single game that has this unique art style. So really looking forward to it. Have you guys? What are you guys' experience with fighting games in general? Have you guys ever dipped your toes in the genre?
Yeah, I played Injustice.
I
Injustice,
played Mortal
yeah.
Kombat. I've played Tekken. That's
Some
just
of my
about it.
first games were on fighting games,
Yeah.
like the Capcom versus Street Fighter.
Capcom versus Marvel is pretty fucking
Yeah.
sick. Yeah.
Grew up playing those in the arcades. You know, go to fucking Chuck E. Cheese,
There
play
you
it in
go.
there. Yeah.
Capcom
Yeah,
versus
since I'm
Street
from
Fighter.
Mexico.
Street Fighter is Capcom.
Yeah.
I used
Yeah.
to get a roll of pesos and go
And just
down to
go-
my local, garage.
Hell yeah.
'Cause we don't have them at arcades. They were just random people's houses, and
Shots, yeah.
you just play for hours
That's right. That's
until
right.
they got home and they're like, "What the fuck are you doing here?"
What the fuck?
the true poor man's Mexican experience. I feel for you, bro. Rest in peace. Guys, I don't know, guys. I want to play this game with someone. Marco, are you down? Are you down at least to like come over and maybe stream a little Guilty Gear, man? Do a little.
Up for it?
All right. I want you to be hyped as I am. I'll send you a few trailers later.
Kevin, I can't wait to come over to your house to play this game.
Fantastic. That's what I'm fucking talking
Kevin,
about.
Kevin.
Let's go.
Just
I'll
as long
stream
as you're
this- I'll
providing the
stream this with you.
burritos.
No burritos.
Fuck. All right.
I will.
Kevin,
I will offer.
I'll play with all.
Wait. I will offer Choco Tacos.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I will play this with you, Kevin, if you finish JoJo.
I'll rewatch the second part of season 1, which is the best part of all of JoJo.
I want
so.
you to watch the entire thing. I want you to watch the entire thing.
Hey, Kevin,
Which
We're not having
brings
this
us
discussion
to our
yet.
next segment.
You ready for the
Yes, finally. Let's
We're
get
out.
on with it.
We're out of the consumer report. Everyone can unbutton
Jesus.
their belts and
you ready for round 2 though, Kevin?
round 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
2 of what?
Oh,
I'll
I
play-
missed round one.
when did we start off round?
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
It
Round one
started-
never
it start-
I don't
started.
want to eat the waffle.
It started a little bit ago, and you'll know why. So I'll play with you, Kevin.
Oh no, I'm not playing Phasmophobia.
But see, I wasn't even gonna go there, but that works too. But you just have to play League with me.
Is it free?
Yeah.
I'll play on the mobile, maybe.
You know, I'd be down to try the mobile.
I'm not down for League.
Yo, we can play TFT, dude.
Look, man. Look, I have enough toxicity with Siege. All right, I have fucking.
Oh,
people-
you have, no.
No. I'm saying that is the level that I am happy with. I don't need League of Legends toxicity, so I will pass, my friend.
See, I don't think anyone needs League toxicity, but you know, everyone still gets it because it's League.
And I'm trying to avoid that shit, dude.
That's all there is to it. All right, we'll play TFT then.
No, I'm no. But on the topic of video games, let's move off the consumer report. That was a wonderful, wonderful report. Who could have written that? Who knows?
Yeah,
but he's
no,
probably
yeah.
big dick, energy, titty loving guy.
Yeah, the person that wrote.
Yeah,
Milano's,
definitely.
Speech. No.
Yeah. Of course. Let's move on to what we call. We don't really have a name for this segment. We'll come up with something eventually. It's just our main topic of discussion, which this week will be our guests' favorite video games and for Kate anime. Marco, have you seen like 5 anime before ever?
Yeah, like in its entirety, I've seen. Right now, I can remember off the top of my head 3 animes.
Okay.
4.
Okay.
Think about 4.
So let's just go with your favorite anime out of those 4, and
Bleach.
then, wow, all right.
Well, out of the gate.
Out of the gate.
I'm very open about that.
Which brings me to the question: have you watched Burn the Witch?
I haven't, and I recently was it yesterday? My friend was talking about it.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, it's basically like a sequel to Bleach because it has to do with like the Soul Society and shit. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Um,
Spoilers for Bleach, man.
it's
That's
Soul
not a
Society.
spoiler. Soul Society is like
Yeah,
I'm
that's
joking.
like talking about
Fucking
like
joking, dude. It's like talking about
Now, if
Dio
you
and
say
JoJo.
that, like, Ichigo dies, then like, yeah,
That's a
totally.
spoiler.
That's a spoiler.
Well, I was never gonna watch Bleach anyway, so I don't even know who Ichigo is. Is he the orange hair guy?
Yeah.
No.
yeah.
There you
He's
go.
the one with blue hair.
Oh, so
he
he-
has blue hair.
He doesn't get
Who
with
the
the
fuck is
with
blue
the
hair?
boy. He doesn't get with the best boy.
No.
No,
Alright.
Does anyone even in the anime have blue hair?
Yeah, I
I
think
don't
one of them does. The smiley dude that looks like a cat.
He has white hair.
No, he has blue hair.
He's
God.
white.
I didn't know.
My
All
favorite.
right, I didn't know I was friends with so many Bleach fans. Jesus Christ. Why is it? Wait. Before we move on, why is the show called Bleach?
That's a really good.
That's a good question.
It's actually the bleach that's used to.
That's already a fake answer.
Kill
Someone
yourself
explain to
after
me.
watching it.
Bro, you nailed it. You fucking nailed it. Holy shit.
I know, but that's a really. I still don't know. Why
I've
it's
never
called
heard.
Bleach.
I've never heard a truer statement. Holy shit. So there's no like bleach orb or something.
No.
They mentioned it in one of the episodes, but
Really?
yeah,
No, dude, I've watched the anime like 4 times. I don't remember that.
I think it is because they wash their robes in bleach.
But the robes are black.
Yeah.
They're captain robes, bro.
Oh, okay, the captain ones.
Yeah.
Forget what
And
they're
that's
called.
the entire show. It's just captains washing their robes in bleach, and that's the show.
Christ.
Welcome to Bleach.
People were fans of
Bleaching.
this shit.
It was the number one anime for shonen for a long time.
Yeah, I know. Why?
It's a good anime until a certain point.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
hear.
Yeah.
That's what I hear.
Shoot me now.
Shoot me now. Mhm. All right, Kate, let's just jump over to you. Your favorite anime of all time.
Oh, fuck.
You got a list
Wait,
ready?
wait. Favorite of all time or favorite top 5?
What's the difference?
Bro. I prepared for top 5. I don't know how I'm gonna choose between
Well,
one.
choose
One,
five
like
of your
one of these.
choose 5 of your favorite anime.
I already did.
Oh, fucking
Hunter x Hunter, Haikyuu,
Oh, really?
JoJo, One Piece before the 2-year time skip, and Promised Neverland.
and Promise Neverland. Okay.
A lot of shonen, but that's what I grew up with. So
Hunter x Hunter.
Hunter x Hunter.
yes. I know that's not terribly surprising. There's a lot of fans,
Yeah,
but
super big fan base
it's,
for sure.
it's a pretty toxic fan base as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's got a lot of complex characters, especially the main character who's portrayed as this innocent boy who is like naturally good, but the more you get into it, the more you find out that honestly
It's just stupid.
he's willing to throw everything away for really stupid shit. It's hard to describe without giving away too much, but just suffice to say that it's a lot deeper than on the surface it seems to be,
Mhm.
especially with season 1.
He's like a hooker on the street. Has daddy issues.
Oh. Not sure why the fucking jab there. So Haikyuu, the volleyball anime.
Yeah.
You excited for it to be ending?
Yes and no. But first, let me kind of go into it, I guess. I'm not a crier. I think you all know that. I've been through some shit sometimes, and I don't cry. However, when I don't want to spoil. When they lose their big match in season 2, the after scenes, like after they leave the court and like they're kind of going through the motions of getting packed up and celebrating, getting to fight them, whatever. That was so emotional,
Yeah.
and I've gotten so close to crying on multiple occasions just watching that one episode, and it's so good.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, go ahead.
yeah. No, please.
From what I've seen of the show, because I haven't seen it in its entirety, and I also haven't seen it kind of continuously. I've kind of just been jumping whatever my girlfriend's watching at the time. But they do a really, really good job of capturing like what it's like to be an athlete. The extreme highs of when you're like doing good in practice and in game, and the extreme lows when you make a mistake and get your ass handed to you in a match. It does a really fucking good job. I agree. I was able to resonate with those characters really, really well. Definitely a good show.
And it's not like other sports animes that are kind of slow at times. Haikyuu does a really good job of keeping you interested throughout every single part of the anime. So I thought that was really cool too.
Oh. Promised Neverland's recent enough. Sorry, I'm eating an Oreo cookie.
Oh.
It's recent enough that I don't want to spoil too much into it, but basically a suspenseful kind of anime, right?
Starts off all happy. I went into it not knowing a thing about it, so I was expecting, I don't know, slice of life.
Yeah.
Only to get my shit slapped out of me in the first episode. Only to realize it's a horror suspense. And very suspenseful, and it's really fun watching this battle between kids and adults, because adults are going to obviously know more than the kids,
right?
But it's the way that the kids are trying to outwit the adults, by using their innocence, everything like that. So it's a really fun watch and a really suspenseful watch. I recommend it to anyone who is considering it.
So it's Japanese Home Alone, is what I'm hearing, but with orphans. I'm just
Sure.
just like,
Yeah. Sure.
all right, man. That was a pretty solid list, I gotta say. I don't think there's
Yeah,
any notable like what the fuck is that, right?
I would say the only one would be JoJo, which I guess is kind of controversial, but just because of how.
No, not controversial at all. Not controversial.
No.
You would be surprised. The JoJo's fan base is incredibly large.
It is.
JoJo reference are made everywhere. There are people who make JoJo reference memes and don't know it's from JoJo. Like,
that's true. That's true.
So the clout of that anime, it's so large, dude, and it's doing a really good job. So,
it's honestly just
say clout.
Clout.
Like clout.
As in like the slang word clout?
No.
Yes.
Or cloud as a
Junior's clout as in the slang word.
What the fuck are you talking about?
There you go.
What the fuck are you talking? You derailed my conversation with our buddy Cade, our supervisor from Mexico. You're doing this in front of my boss? Jesus
Bro,
Christ.
it's so late in Mexico.
It's so late in
Mexico.
Mexico.
It's only about to be midnight in Mexico, right?
Hey Marco, shut the fuck up. Okay.
Speaking of Marco, why don't you
get back on your
guys, I'm trying to move us along. We can't just keep throwing shade at each other.
Kevin, you can come on. What's up?
Bro, I want you to tell me your big dick video games, your top 5 big dick video games.
Oh shit.
That's right.
Dude, that's I mean, they've changed a lot. League will always be up there. I don't know when I'll finally say, all right, fuck this game, time to uninstall.
Hopefully
I've done so a couple times, it just comes back.
Hopefully you can play a real game soon.
And then there's No Man's Sky and Phasmophobia, which has been really like on me recently.
Yeah.
Been really fun.
But are these your favorite games? Like,
or is it just kind of like what you're into right now?
It's what I'm into right now. League is definitely my favorite, one of my favorite games.
I want you to talk about your top 5 favorite games of all time, bro.
Dude, and go nowhere else but Ratchet and Clank.
Nope, Ratchet and Clank. That's great.
That's like
iconic.
This is how it's iconic. Obviously, I started playing it the first game when it came out. As I was growing up, I continued to play through it, and this is how hyped I was for the remake for the PS4. I pre-ordered it because I was like, oh, it's only a month out. Oh no, it's a year and a month out. I'm like, fuck, now I have to wait for this shit.
But the movie came out in between.
It did. And funny, I didn't actually watch the movie until after I played the game.
That's hilarious, because I actually saw it in theaters. It was just a remake of the first game. They weren't going to tell anything new.
No, I mean, the thing is, if you watch the movie, it's basically the game.
It is the video game, yeah. It is the remake, yeah.
Yeah, and so like the cutscenes you get in the game are part of the movie.
Right, so they rendered them for both, yeah.
There's that. Ark, surprisingly, don't know if...
Ark Survival Evolved, the dinosaur hunting game?
Ark Survival Evolved.
Okay.
I started playing it while it was still in early access.
Yeah.
But it was past the alpha and beta.
Definitely.
And dude, I love the game. It's great. I really wish I had friends who liked it that play with me more.
Yeah.
Because I have 946 hours on the game.
Woo!
God damn.
Holy shit!
I've been thinking about it. I've got some friends who are interested in it too. I could be down to get it.
That was one of the games that made people go early access, play the game before it's done, and it's like, oh shit, wait, no, that's actually a good idea. That was one of those initial games.
It's definitely another. I'd probably say Resident Evil.
Really, the original, or you have a specific one?
4.
4, okay.
100% 4.
That one's pretty universal, yeah.
I love the games. Like I enjoyed 5. I enjoyed 6. They obviously got a lot of like backlash. Just like, oh, they're not great games.
5 got a lot of backlash.
And so it was just like, oh man, I was like, all right, fine. 5 I really enjoyed because you could play with a friend. I was like, dude, that's a super cool thing, especially at the time.
That's great.
6 you could also do it, and then there's a whole bunch of different storylines. I enjoyed the game. Personally, I enjoyed like Leon and Helena's storyline the most over everyone. And then the remake. Don't get me started. I had never played the original games. I'd never played. Played Resident Evil 2 when it came out. Game's fucking amazing, dude.
Yeah. Mr. X, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. All those fucking the memes of like DMX's X gonna give it to you, like fading in, just like what the fuck? What the turn around is just bass boosted. X gonna give it to you, man in fedora, give it to you.
See, you always gotta shoot his face, shoot his fedora off.
There you
then
go.
He's not then he's no longer scary.
Then what is he? He's just a man.
Yeah.
Without a fedora.
My trench coat.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I got Ratchet. I got Ark. I've got. Are we throwing League in there? Is that
League, Resident Evil.
Resident Evil?
You got League.
4.
You got another one? You got another treasure in there?
I have a few, and I don't know what to choose from. I might have to go with Mass Effect 2.
Oh yeah, dude. Mass Effect's so good.
Mass Effect 2, dude. Oh,
Mass Effect 2 is probably
the best in the series, 100%.
100% the best of the series. But I'm gonna go one step further. I think it's the best Western-made RPG. I like I like it over Skyrim. I like it over all that shit, dude. Mass Effect 2 is so fucking good.
I don't know all of the Western RPGs, but it's definitely my favorite.
Still holds up to this day. It's not graphically like ugly.
Yeah.
For being a game over a decade old, and
funny enough, I bought 1 and 2 when they went on sale earlier this year.
Yeah.
Just played the absolute shit out of them.
Dude, those are fucking good games. One's a little rough around the edges, but you see like that potential. 2 is just
2.
You can't beat 2, dude.
No, 2's. I played 2 for the first time when my brother had a 360, and I was like, dude, this game is fucking fun. And I played the crap out of it.
Yeah.
Back then, and even now, I still play it.
Fucking good game, both of you. Both you guys.
I can't speak for that one. I've never played it, but it's impressive that you said it's better than Skyrim, because that's one of my favorite Western RPGs.
All right, so I'm a little biased.
If I ever give it a try.
There you go, Cade.
I'm happy you said it, Cade. But here's the thing: I
knew
am a little
we were
biased.
friends.
I'm a little biased because I don't like the fantasy settings as much as I do the space settings. So that is like up to my personal preferences as well. But genuinely
He
speaking,
doesn't like the medieval crap.
Genuinely speaking, Mass Effect's story is like hands down way better than Skyrim's. That is without a doubt. It's when it comes to like that open world sandbox versus a more linear structure. That's where it comes up to like personal preferences.
And even though like Mass Effect has a pretty like somewhat linear storyline, there's still a ton of side missions you can do, and a bunch of worlds and planets you can visit and do other stuff.
Decisions that you can make that actually like give you different outcomes
in
the story.
And you build a team. Your team's not safe from death.
No, not at all.
That's what I love about this game. Like, neither are you.
Permadeath, bro. You can absolutely kill off your teammates.
You can. I did it once.
Yeah. You can do that. Oh, I don't want to spoil it, actually. You guys got to play Mass Effect. God damn it. I want to...
All right.
But that's one thing I like about like this particular RPG game is that no one is safe.
Yeah.
Your choices, your responses mean something.
They matter. Yeah, definitely. Right before we switch over to Kate, how disappointed were you in Andromeda?
So to be honest, I never played Andromeda.
I didn't either.
I did.
I played 3.
You did?
So
You haven't-
yeah,
What?
yeah.
You
So,
haven't played
I
two,
didn't play.
but you
I
played
didn't play a single
Andromeda?
Mass Effect. I didn't play a single Mass Effect
Oh
game.
my God.
And then I was like, oh fuck it, I'll get Andromeda. When it first came out,
Wait,
I couldn't
no.
get through like the first like hour of
course you
gameplay
couldn't.
because I was just like, no, this is dumb.
Because it was
No.
And I gave up
broken.
on Mass Effect entirely.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
dude.
Kate. See, I played 3, and I was like, okay, this is playable.
It's playable. It's
But it
good.
is-
It has
but
good
it is-
moments.
Yeah, but I heard and I saw Andromeda. I'm like, I'm not going near that game.
No.
And after I heard everything, I'm like, yeah, I'm glad I didn't go near that game.
Three was bad because it tried to make
I'll do those 2. It just tried too hard to be 2.
No. I'll put it in a nutshell. I'll put it in a nutshell here. The reason why Mass Effect games are so good is because your decisions matter and all that stuff, yada yada and crap, right? The problem with 3 is that with all those possible decisions, all those things that you do, there's only 3 endings, and basically it comes to what color of the laser beam gets chosen, and it's like, why did you have all these branching paths if it's just going to lead to this?
Yeah.
Right? Which is essentially one ending with 3 variants. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Like, that's the problem with Mass Effect 3. Andromeda was just bad all around. And I'm sorry that was your only experience with Mass Effect, because
Yeah.
that...
Yeah.
Is
Was not representative. Okay.
No, not even a little bit. Not even
yeah.
made by the same team who made the first 3 games.
Yeah.
So if that gives you any sort of hope, if you like get back on your PC and you can play Mass Effect 2,
Maybe.
yeah,
Maybe.
If it goes on sale again, I definitely recommend, because they usually go on sale for $5.
hard recommend.
Oh wait.
Dude, honestly, I'll buy it for you. I don't give a shit. I want you to play this game.
Oh,
Yeah.
We'll
I
see.
just-
We'll see.
it's not on sale.
Damn.
Yeah, it's $20 right now. Granted, if like me who had played it, if I was playing it again, I'd probably pay $20, but I won't tell you to
Yeah,
spend $20.
yeah. Wait for a sale. The fall sale is out around the corner, I'm sure, for Steam.
Yeah.
I think it was confirmed it's coming. It's just a matter of when at this point. All right,
Gotcha.
enough about the
that's
Mass
origin.
Effect. The Mass Effect cast. Let's go to Cade and his top 5 video games of all time.
Yeah. So a lot of these are going to be actually like kids games. I kind of grew up playing these games, and so they're just really they resonate strongly with me. And
Yeah.
honestly, I wouldn't mind going back and playing them today.
Yeah.
But I'll start off with one of the more recent ones, God of War 2018. That was one of the first R-rated games that I played, because I wasn't allowed to play R-rated games while I was still living at home. Strict family kind of thing.
Yeah.
But so coming out of the gate to play an R game like that, oh
Yeah,
god,
yeah.
Dude.
it was such a good story.
Amazing
I was
game.
invested with every single moment of that game.
Mhm.
And I mean, I would play for hours and hours, just
Yeah.
I mean, just so in love with everything about it.
Yep.
But yeah, so God of War 2018.
Yeah, not to get into spoiler.
honestly,
Oh, go ahead.
honestly, if I still have my PS4, actually one of the last games I played on the PS4 was God of War. I was
Mhm.
playing the new Game Plus. So
Yeah. So I mean, if you ever get the chance, while the story isn't as good, I would definitely play the original 3.
I ended up watching like YouTube videos, just like kind of watching all the cutscenes and everything like that to kind of get a feel
Yeah.
for.
Yeah, because playing the original 3, you get a lot of the backstory that
Yeah.
Kratos for the
Yeah.
2018.
It's not a hard recommend, especially since it is supposed to be like a half-step reboot, but definitely you see a lot of those references in God of War. I'm sure you picked up.
definitely. Yeah. I wanted to get the full experience of this new God of War
Mhm.
game, like all the fans would kind of get. So I definitely like read up on all the lore. Obviously, I didn't play all the games, but
Yeah.
I got as close to that as possible.
Two things.
Anyways,
Kate.
second game.
Oh no! Wait, real quick, Kate.
What's up? What's
two
up?
things. I want to hear how hype were you, without spoilers, that final sequence of God of War while
dude.
it was going on. Like, wasn't that just one of the best ways to end a video game?
Yes, dude. Oh
Wait.
my god.
Has Junior not played the game?
No, Junior hasn't played. I don't think he
You
has a
gotta
PS4.
play,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, we're not talking about. We're talking about the recent one.
The most
no,
recent one.
Yeah, 2018.
Junior,
I
I will
haven't
sell
played
you
that
my
in a while.
PS4 after I buy a PS5.
I'll just give it away to him.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
$50
I'm down.
for everything.
Thank you, Marco.
Nah, fuck
Appreciate
you,
it, buddy.
Marco. Marco, why are you upselling me, bro? Why are you doing this shit? Anyways.
So next game was also kind of a more adult game, but it's Uncharted 4.
Great. Yeah.
I played 1, 2, and 3 on the PS3.
Mhm.
They were great games. I loved everything about them.
Mhm.
But then 4 came out, and it changed everything.
Yeah.
I mean, the graphics, every scene in that game was just so finely detailed and just breathtaking. Honestly,
Yes.
the gameplay was remade. It just, I don't know how to better describe it, but it just was so much better
It felt
playing
good.
it
Yeah.
on the PS4 than on the PS3.
Mm-hmm.
I was really worried when they came out with the fifth one, which was kind of like
the
Spider-Man Miles Morales
Lost
to
Legacy?
Spider-Man. Yeah. I was
I
kind of
liked
worried
it.
with that one. I didn't
I
think
thought-
it was going
I
to be
thought
that
it was
good. It was good. It wasn't Uncharted 4,
No.
but it was definitely good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing I would say, Kate, is I actually put Uncharted 2 as my favorite, but 4 is definitely close behind.
2 was really good in terms of plot and everything.
Mhm.
If I had to choose between plot, I'd probably choose 2
Mhm.
as well, to be honest. But I'm choosing Uncharted 4 just because of how invested I was in the series, and then
Yeah.
it finally came out on PS4, and I was just in love with it.
Great way to end a series for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. All right, and then going back to the more kiddie ones, Star Wars Battlefront 2 on PS2.
Yeah.
Damn.
There you
That's
go.
a throwback.
Yes.
That is a throwback. Holy
Yes,
Oh
dude.
my god.
Oh,
On my disc too.
shit.
You know what's
I
funny?
would play that with my brother like 24/7, just taking turns killing each other and making each other mad. It was just so much fun.
You wanna know something funny about that?
What?
I actually own Star Wars Battlefront 2 on Steam.
The new one.
Yes.
No, it's
No,
the,
the
it's the old one, the
The
original.
old one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know
thank
they
God.
had
Okay.
it on
Yeah.
Steam.
They do. It's on Steam.
Ooh,
Hell
I might have
yes.
to might have to get that one.
It was on
Okay.
sale like a couple
Yeah.
weeks ago for
It's
like
Yeah.
$2.
Star Wars Battlefront 2
Damn.
classic 2005.
How much
Man.
money would they make if they literally just like 4K upscaled that game? And maybe added a few
So much.
microtransactions and just said, you know what? We
Oh.
fucked up with the remakes. We're just going to re-release
Yep.
these guys. And we know you love them. Just have fun at it. They would make so much fucking money, dude. Holy
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
fuck.
Especially if they
with-
sold it at like regular PS4 prices or
Yeah.
PS5 prices now. Yeah.
I don't think
Oh
they
my
would.
God.
I think it would if they re-released like a remake to the originals, it'd probably be starting like 40.
Yeah. Well, it's probably never gonna happen because I'm sure.
Yeah.
Fuck, there's probably some licensing thing that's gonna keep that from ever
Yeah.
coming to fruition.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disney
But,
basically has to approve it. Is all it is.
Well,
Right,
Hey,
and the
it is
original studio that worked
$10
on
right
it,
now.
I think.
$10 right
$10?
now, I'm buying it.
Oh hell yes.
So going on to the next one was
Number 4.
actually a DS game.
Oh.
Cooking
I
Mama.
played. I no. I played a lot on the DS growing up. Was Mario Party DS.
Oh,
Really?
Nice.
Yeah. If none of you know what that one is, it was the first Mario Party on a portable console,
Yes.
and it actually had a story. Believe it or not.
Right.
Basically, Bowser sends these invites to people to kind of meet in this one location. They all get shrunk down to like microscopic size, and then tossed out into the world, while Bowser goes on to I don't know, destroy the world or something. I don't remember.
Genocide, probably. Yeah.
But the thing I remember most was just every map was like really cool because everything was giant because you're shrunk down. So I remember one of the maps was like a garden, lots of plants and lots of piranha plants actually. And I remember having so much fun playing that with other people. The mini games were super fun. So yeah, definitely one of my favorites there. And then leading to the last one, my all-time favorite was really hard to choose, but I gotta say Sly Cooper 1.
Oh my god.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Kate, before you
Yeah.
continue, man, I gotta say your top
Sly.
five is probably one of the most unique I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Right?
Out of
It's
anyone.
because I grew up in such a unique environment. I didn't get to play all the ARG end games or whatever.
Right.
And so yeah, I really spent a lot of time playing the the kid games, and so I guess I'm kind of what's up?
I mean, yes. I mean, I most of your games I also played and I loved.
Yeah.
As far as like R-rated games, the only ones I really played early on, like Resident Evil and God of War. So
Yeah.
I just had more favorites like recents.
Yeah. I tried to steer away from the recents just because like it's easy to get lost for me, in the enjoyment of what I'm doing right now. Like I was really tempted to put Among Us in this.
I would never.
Yeah,
No.
but that's just because I had a lot of
Really?
fun playing it.
I mean, it is a lot of fun. Yeah.
But Sly Cooper 1, if anyone hasn't played any of the Sly Cooper games, it's actually unlike any of the other ones in the sense of you get hit, you die.
Yeah, bro, you're
it's a one
raccoon.
hit, one kill. Yeah.
It's great.
You obviously can collect lives in the game, but if you run out, then you're dead. You have to start over from whatever checkpoint or whatever. And it was rough, honestly. Growing up playing it, it was super difficult.
Yeah.
Trying to complete, but it was so satisfying finally completing it, and it really just got me into video games as a whole. So I still remember every single boss battle. There are even some stupid mini fights that I really remember because they were just so memorable. So Sly Cooper 1, definitely one of my top ones.
Okay, dude, I'm really happy with your list. I'm not gonna lie. Like you have definitely given.
I put a
me
lot
hope.
of thought into it.
Yeah. Sorry for anyone who's looking at my stream. My droid cam has crashed, but that's fine. It's fine. You know what? It's who needs to see me? That's not important at all.
Who wants to see you? I don't think anyone actually looks at you, Kevin.
I don't think they do either. And
I think they're looking at us. A sexy man over here.
They're looking at
Especially Cade.
the other
They're looking at Junior. They're looking at Marco. They're looking at Cade, but never Kevin.
Right. No, of course
Dude,
not.
this is true.
Oh, Cade, by the way, I actually found the trilogy for Mass Effect for $29.99.
Is it worth it?
Absolutely.
Like, is the entire trilogy worth playing, or should I just play Mass Effect 2?
So no, I say yes because at least for 1 and 2, because whatever you do in 1, like the end outcome of 1, you can transfer over to 2. So certain outcomes that happened in 1 will have happened in 2. and then so
Okay,
on for 3.
okay.
So that's what, like, something really unique about them, that they do go on. If you play them, your decisions do matter for the future games as well.
Gotcha. Yeah,
Mhm.
Is Kevin
maybe
still? Oh,
maybe
yeah.
$30.
Yeah, I'm just having technical difficulties. Don't worry about me. My voice will carry the podcast on. But
All right. So what now?
what now?
Do you guys want to do an updated list for your top 5?
Good question. I actually don't know what I did with my list. I don't remember exactly what's on there.
Oh, scrub.
So my video games list, I don't think I'm gonna change at all because I remember that being pretty perfect. My anime list, I have fucking posters and manga. And I still forgot about them. I'm not entirely sure what I would be taking off from my list originally. I'll probably be taking Hyoka off, and I don't remember what else was on there that I could maybe take off. But I want to add Kaguya Love is War for being an amazing comedy.
I was close to adding that one.
Dying
It was
laughing.
close.
Me and my girlfriend love it. I've seen it with friends multiple times. That is just an anime if you want to have a good time. That's all it is. Like, you want to have a laugh, and you want to believe in love, even just a little bit. Have a little hole filled in your heart. Like, you gotta watch Kaguya-sama. Love is War. Love is War. The other anime I want to add is Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl, which
Really?
that is probably one of 3 anime I will give a 10 out of 10 to. And
Shit, I couldn't get through the first like 2 episodes. to be
loved it. Oh my god, I loved it, dude. We saw the movie. If you include the movie, it's a 12 out of 10 series for me. Like, I
honest. All right.
cried during the anime at multiple points. I'll hard recommend if you could just push past the first arc. I love the first arc personally, but I can see, like, okay, this is the formula's not set yet. It's a pretty basic slice of life with maybe a slightly more charismatic main character. It's not that, groundbreaking. Once you get past the first arc, it's pretty spectacular. The movie just adds another layer that I didn't know the anime could even have, but it had, and dude, I bawled probably a total time, like 3 or 4 times, between the anime and the movie, for sure. When we saw the movie, it was in theaters. We had to go all the way to fucking Thousand Oaks to watch this movie, because there were no theaters playing it nearby. Oh no, wait, no, that was the My Hero movie. I think we just went to Santa Maria. And
For reference, it's about a 3-hour drive, close, rough.
Thousand Oaks is a 3-hour drive. Santa Maria is like an hour-ish. No, not less.
40 minutes.
Less than an hour. 20 minutes, sure.
40 minutes.
40 minutes? 40 minutes. There you go.
40.
Yeah.
30 minutes.
30
Call
minutes.
it even.
It's no more than 40.
10.
No more than 40 for sure. Unless it's like the
Because
No more than
Because
5.
The
it
traffic
takes
can be pretty
me
bad.
it takes me 20 minutes to get to either Slow or Santa Maria, and I'm right in between.
Junior be going speed racer.
Yeah,
Getting to
yeah,
Santa
yeah.
Maria.
But anyway, so in the movie theaters, you're watching, you get to these sad moments, and I know like theaters are meant to be quiet, but like you would hear the breaths like gasping, and it's like, and then just like everyone just like doesn't want to fucking breathe because it's like a somber moment, and like you hear like a little rustle of people crying. I don't know, dude. It's such a good movie. Such a good movie. Hard recommend both of those. Junior, do you have any revisions to your video game and or anime lists that you can recall?
No, I think it stands right now.
It's perfect. It's clearly perfect.
All right.
So you know what that means? It means ReZero did not knock anything off.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's so like for my list, it was like a lot of nostalgia.
Yeah.
So like for me to like just knock that one of those off for ReZero is it's a bit harder. Now, I might say something really controversial,
Oh.
but like I feel like ReZero is just a knockoff Full Metal Alchemist.
Ooh,
Ooh,
that's
what?
a hard take. That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, honestly,
It doesn't
I'm
make
kind of.
sense.
Explain.
No. We don't need to
what you're
explain.
thinking in that.
That's next
Kevin,
week. That's
you
next
can
week.
stay out of this conversation. You haven't even
Bro,
fucking
I know
watched it.
the plot to Full Metal, all right? I haven't watched it. I know what happens in the fucking show. It makes no sense what you're trying to say. We'll discuss this next week. That's our main topic
All
discussion
right,
for next week. Not to get too spoiler heavy, but holy shit, that's a take I've never heard. And not like right now.
Marco, you got homework.
Right? Yeah, you
I
do
got
have
a
homework,
lot of
Marco.
fucking homework.
Right now, Kate, that is the stupidest take I've ever heard.
I honestly, I'm taken aback by that.
Yeah,
I honestly
yeah.
don't even know what to think. to be
Now,
honest. I'm still trying to make the connection in my
I am
head.
too. I am too. Junior, we'll give you a week. We'll give you a week. You can present your argument. You can say whatever the fuck you want. Right now, you're a total idiot in my eyes. I'm just
Okay, you haven't watched.
I haven't watched.
Like,
I haven't watched.
You can know the premise.
Okay, but
you can know the premise of Full Metal Alchemist.
Junior, I've
Now,
watched the first
Cade-
and Brotherhood. Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't see where you're coming from.
You got a week, bro. You got a
Alright,
week.
alright.
Build your case.
Okay,
Get your
okay.
attorney's binder out.
I'm not saying that it's a bad anime. I love this anime. Like ReZero is a really good
Yeah.
anime.
Okay,
I'm not
okay.
discrediting that. I'm just
God damn it,
in my eyes.
I swear. to
bro.
God. I think I
Alright.
understand what he's
No.
saying.
All
I
right.
think I understand what
Next
he's saying, and it pisses me off. It
Next week.
fucking
Next
pisses
week. We're
me
talking
off.
about it next week, boys. We're not getting into this.
Okay. Next
get it-
week, can you just like
That's
start
so
off
shallow.
on what?
That's so shallow. No. I'm not fucking doing
Can
it.
you explain
I'm
what
not
you
fucking
feel right
doing
now?
I feel.
Shame,
I feel
mostly.
hate. I feel shame for being on the same podcast as you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Kate, position just opened up for a new co-host.
Hey,
Whoa,
whoa.
All right. We're not letting him justify it. We'll hear him out next week. We'll have a nice little debate. Marco, do you plan on watching ReZero in the next week, or maybe watch a synopsis or something?
I will try my best.
My hard recommendation for you, this is probably going to be the easiest route for you, is to watch an abridged version of season 1. I believe a pretty good abridged is on YouTube for a couple of hours. It'll get you most of the main plot points. You're going to miss out a lot of the nuances, but you'll be caught up on the plot at least. And then I hard recommend you watch season 2 in its entirety, because season 2 is fucking lit, dude. Holy shit, I didn't think. Okay, I know we're talking about it next week. I hated the first 4 episodes of season 1. Hated them to the point where I stopped watching it 5 years ago because I couldn't stand getting past that. I hated Subaru as a main character. He grew on me. The boy grew on me. He learned how to not be a little dipshit.
Marco, you're gonna hate him.
You're gonna hate him. You are gonna hate him.
Absolutely, to be disgusted by this guy.
He has
Now
no
that
demon creep.
you guys are saying that, I might actually just like the guy.
Yeah, that's up to you, honestly.
I'll let you guys know next week.
dude.
Yeah, there you go.
And-
Supporting characters are,
The supporting characters are fucking good. Yeah. And we'll get into a best girl discussion next week.
Is it
Shit, I gotta
randomness?
prepare.
Yeah. Make your list, boys. Make your list. Best. Best girls.
I gotta make my list. I gotta have my details, my
See,
three supporting arguments.
I've never
I'm
watched.
gonna have a full annotated bibliography prepared for you guys.
I've never watched this, and it's I kind of already have best girl.
No,
Yeah?
you don't.
I do.
Yeah?
You don't.
Who's best girl, Marco?
Don't let
We'll
him.
get into it. We'll get into it next week.
it's Puck.
It's Puck.
Puck.
It's Puck.
It's Puck.
Puck's a dude.
Puck is best girl. Puck is still best.
One of the episodes.
So, however, since we're getting too in depth into this, and this is
We're getting we're getting too in depth without actually talking about it.
yeah. A bit of a twist and turn here.
Oh.
So we've talked about favorite games.
Mhm.
We've talked about favorite anime.
Oh, I see where this is going.
What about the favorite movies?
Yeah, I figured it was going here. I can lead us off. I have I'm gonna go with 3 because I can only think of 3 right now. Number
Sorry, anime movies or just movies in
You're
general?
thinking
Movies in
movies in
general.
general, right? Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I'm
If it
gonna
happens to be anime, it's anime.
I'm gonna go with live action
Gotcha.
movies because otherwise it's Bunny Girl and My Hero and blah blah and this and that, right? So live action movies that are my favorite. Number 3, I'm gonna have to give it probably to Inception, and that's more of a not because I think the movie is like a 10 out of 10, but because I love the experience of rewatching it and just being like, oh shit, like these points are connecting because I've watched the movie like 4 or 5 times, and it's a genuinely good 9 out of 10 movie. I just think it has some moments where the story lulls a little bit and it could have been cut a little shorter, things like that. But that's a movie I remember fondly enough. I'll give a 9 out of 10 and put in my 3rd place. My number 2 movie, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
That's a good one.
That is a movie I didn't know what it was. I think I rented it out of a recommendation of a friend or something like that. I don't know. They didn't explain to me anything about the movie. They just said, "Oh, it's based on a comic book." I'm like, okay, all right, whatever.
But they were supposed to make a second movie. They
I
never
mean,
did.
Really?
I think it was.
Yeah.
I think the first movie stands on its own. I didn't need a second movie. It was great. All right, if they make a second movie down the line, something I don't fucking know. We'll see. We'll see. But that first movie with the 7 evil X's, the fucking video game references, all the comic book feel, and it is funny as fuck, dude. Just just the scene where like the what's her face Chow like shows up at his house after calling him. It's like, oh, I'm already outside. He's like, tell her I'm not here. It's like. It's like, but she's right.
Jumps out the fucking window.
Jumps out the fucking window. Yeah, he's just went out after the window crashes. Fucking
Speaking of the
hilarious
camera
movie.
transitions, they're like amazing.
And-
Oh,
I just
yeah,
love
yeah,
the
all
camera
right. I
transitions.
hate when people go or talk about the cinematography and blah blah. It's like, honestly, I feel like half the people who are cinematography snobs don't really know what they're talking about because they didn't go to cinematography school. But the cinematography in this movie is actually A+. Edgar Wright is a fucking madman. All the cuts, all the fucking, the imagery, it's perfect. I think it's a perfect movie, 10 out of 10. And the only reason why it's not my number 1 is because The Dark Knight, the Batman movie, the Christopher Nolan Batman movie, is my number 1 favorite movie. Does it have flaws? Probably. I don't know what they are. I think it's a perfect movie.
Wait, which one though?
Dark Knight, not
The Dark Knight.
yeah.
Okay.
That is the second movie. That
Heath
is the one with
Ledger.
the Joker. Yeah, Heath Ledger's performance. I think
Oh God.
it's the greatest performance of any like character on screen. I can't think of a better one. Like in terms of like embodying a character in its entirety, he nailed it perfectly. No one else could have done it just like him. Unfortunately, it took his life and whatnot, and that's another part of it, right? That's another aspect that elevates the movie for me, unfortunately. As being like Heath Ledger's last legacy,
And what a legacy, to be honest.
and what a legacy.
If it was Brokeback Mountain, it's still been a good legacy.
Still would have been a good legacy, yes. But yeah, I would say that was my number 1. Who do we want to move on to next? Kate?
Yeah, sure. I'm actually really impressed with y'all being able to come up with these 1s and 2s and 3s. I can't. There's too many genres, and
Yeah, like I'm having a really hard time.
yeah. Honestly, if you gave me a specific genre, maybe. But
What comes to the top of your head, man?
honestly,
Horror. Just go horror.
Baseballs and Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Those are the 2
Oh.
that popped in my
Oh.
head.
Oh,
Interesting.
Monty Python's really good. I would
great
probably have
movies,
that in
yeah.
the top 10, yeah.
Yeah, I loved those movies. Grew up watching them. They were fantastic. Always look forward to watching them. In terms of action, honestly, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I've seen so many action movies, and nothing comes to mind as much as maybe like The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight was again a very, very good movie. I just can't think of anything else. So
Yeah,
But
those
yeah,
are all very good
Spaceballs.
movies.
Spaceballs is definitely one of my favorites. I'm still waiting for Spaceballs 2, The Search for More Money.
What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, this one?
I think there's like a what is it? There's like a in one of the Star Wars movies, it references to Spaceballs. I don't know if you've seen that,
I haven't seen that.
but like when they were like combing the sand or whatever, there's
We ain't found shit.
Yeah, they're like the Millennium Falcon went over that or whatever, or they went over R2D2. It was like a crossover like that. It was when CP3
C3PO?
yeah.
Damn.
It's when they were caught in the desert. It's when they were caught in the desert, and R2D2 they were like traveling downwards, and then Spaceballs goes over them.
Yeah.
So like that was.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Other than that, what's a good horror genre for you?
Horror
movie.
Yeah.
One of the most memorable for me would be The Conjuring. I didn't like the ending so much, but the suspense and the jump scares in the movie were top notch. I will say that. Every movie after that in the Conjuring series, I didn't watch it and enjoy the trailers or anything like that. But what's the other one? The Witch.
Blair Witch?
Blair Witch Project?
The Blair Witch Project.
There you go.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's actually a good movie.
The Blair Witch, the remake or
Yeah.
whatever, the sequel.
No good.
Nah. But the Blair Witch Project, the original, was very good. I enjoyed that one a lot.
That was a very, very good movie. I think it's very hard for horror movies to get out of this like D tier of movies.
Yeah.
Generally the plot's not very good. The special effects are like ride or die. A lot of them try to lean on gore, which isn't scary as much as it is gross, right?
Yeah.
I can't think of any memorable horror movies myself, personally.
Strangers.
I specifically remember from The Conjuring, just this one scene where the main protagonist goes over to the river, sees like a child's body floating in the river, and she's like, she's having these visions, right? Because she's like this extraterrestrial, or not extraterrestrial, ghost whisperer, I suppose.
Yeah.
And then she looks back at her husband, and he's like, "What's wrong?" And it just pans like slightly to the left of the husband, and it's just a pair of like these gross ass feet, like hanging from the tree, and you can it's just creaking back and forth.
Yeah.
And it's just the fucking creepiest. It's absolutely like haunting, and I still remember that was awesome.
All right, guys. It is not a horror movie technically. Not even technically. It's just not even close to being one. But Haunted House, the fucking parody.
Hey. You know what?
Eddie Murphy
I was terrified.
Why?
No.
Terrified of how good it was?
No. Haunted House, right? The one that was animated.
No.
The house comes to life.
Maybe
No, the one with Eddie Murphy.
No. That was Monster House. I remember.
You're thinking of Monster House.
I was terrified of that one growing up.
No, Monster House. That was a pretty weird movie. I think like the animation. Haunted House, though, funniest fucking parody of a horror movie, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was.
The fucking bleach bath, dude. Oh my fucking god! I still remember him fucking scrubbing in the fucking bathtub with bleach.
It's been so long. I honestly.
It's been a minute. That's like the most memorable scene I can think of. I remember dying. There was like a gangbang scene in there.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I have the right movie in mind.
Where's your couch, cuz?
Let's be honest, dude. What movie is either one of the Wayans brothers in that doesn't have sex or weed involved?
Major Pain. I don't think it has either of those in there.
Every movie I've seen from them has it, but you might be right.
White Chicks doesn't have sex or drugs. They mention them.
Is sex not basically the entire
Yeah, it's kind of
Like- thing of the movie?
kind of a big thing in that movie. In those movies,
Oh,
they made two.
okay. Everyone's seen White Chicks, right?
Yeah.
Remember the scene where the chick in the wheelchair comes up rolling up to Terry Crews and she's like, "Hey, you remember me?" He's like, "Go away, go the fuck away." Oh my god. Oh, dude, that was one of my favorites. Oh god.
My favorite is when the dude comes in with the wheelchair. That was funny.
Dude,
Oh my goodness.
my favorite horror movie. Y'all might think this is weird or whatnot.
Mhm.
And as cheesy as it may have been, my favorite horror movie is Scream.
Okay.
I've never seen
Oh,
it.
that's great. Yeah.
Have you seen all
One
four?
of the OGs.
I have seen all four. I very recently watched all four actually. And I'm excited for 5.
Oh, there's a Scream 5
There's a
coming.
5?
There's a 5 that's supposedly coming out next year. That's been in production.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Because like
Yeah.
a lot of the Scream, like what Scream likes to do, like nuances on like what the movie industry is. Like the first one was like your typical horror movie.
It's
That's-
basically parodying itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
The second one was an homage to like the sequels.
Sequels, yeah.
Yeah,
And then same
And
with
then,
the
of course,
trilogy.
the trilogy, and then
And then the 4th with the remake.
Yeah. I don't know what the 5th one's gonna be. Is it gonna be like a?
I don't know.
That's pretty cool.
It's gonna be a postmodern
I've
take
never
on a
seen any of
sequel.
them, so
Yeah.
If you watch them now, they will definitely be a bit cheesy. Back then, they definitely brought horror back.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
gotcha,
for sure.
gotcha.
Especially since they didn't use
I've
like
got a-
CG really.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I've got a horror series for y'all.
All right. Or
Saw.
last horror series, and then we'll wrap this up. This tangent's gone on long enough. Saw.
Saw.
Okay.
Have any of you watched Saw?
I haven't seen
I-
Saw, but isn't that
I
more
have-
of a thriller than horror?
Yeah.
It's a little bit of both.
It's definitely
bit of both.
gore.
It's
yeah.
definitely more like gore, like
Yeah.
horror. But
It plays
It's
on
creepy.
fears.
It's creepy.
yeah, it definitely
Yeah.
it's interesting. I recently watched them.
Honestly, I watched every single Saw movie just based on plot alone. I wanted to see what would happen.
Right.
The gore didn't necessarily interest me. I enjoyed the contraptions and like the reasons for why he chose his victims. But it was definitely the plot that got me the most.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I would definitely recommend that to anyone who hasn't watched it. Don't watch it around your parents. It's not something that
So you're telling me to watch The Human Centipede with my parents?
Oh, bro. I
Yes,
watched that with
yes.
my parents. That was
What?
interesting. That was fucking interesting.
Well,
yeah.
on that
We've
note,
been on this tangent for not long enough.
speaking of uncomfortable notes, I gotta learn how to transition better, boys. But
Yeah.
shit, I guess that's it. That's it. I got nothing else on this docket, boys. We ran to the end. Holy shit! Only took
Nice.
2.5 hours.
4 hours.
2.5 hours. Calm
4
the
hours.
fuck down.
Yeah. So before you we
It's 11:30.
end this
Calm
completely,
Yes. Well, we're going through
aside-
our final thoughts. Yeah.
yeah. Aside from all of the podcast news, everything we talk about, we gotta throw in a day for gaming.
A day for you mean like do a little stream? Do a little stream?
Yeah,
Fine.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm down.
Hell yeah.
We just need a game
Do
that we
some Among
all
Us.
can play in common. We can do an Among Us stream, yeah. I'm afraid.
Among Us is definitely the easiest.
I'm afraid of like jumping on that bandwagon. You know, it's just.
It'll get you the viewership.
Yeah, but also like I don't know if we can do anything that's like super interesting with Among Us. You know, not
Yeah, that's
anything
true.
that
That's true.
hasn't been done like a million
We-
fucking times.
we-
Everybody's playing that game.
Yeah, we can definitely
That's
do
true.
something unique.
Let's do a Phasmophobia.
If you got I don't want to do Phasmophobia. That's on you guys.
Ah,
That's
come
on you.
on.
Let's do
Kevin.
Star Wars Battlefront 2.
A throwback.
The original.
Let's do
Throwback.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck off. You said we wouldn't mention this at all in your podcast. I'm throwing the table.
was it because you mentioned Fortnite?
Yes.
It keeps
I did not
the
promise
viewers interested.
To be,
And
hey,
actually,
Matter of fact, I
Kevin,
mentioned it.
Kevin,
I mentioned it like an
Kevin,
hour and a
I'm
half
gonna-
ago.
it's true.
yeah, you did, and I was pissed.
Okay, if it makes you feel
but-
better, I threw up.
But
a little.
episode zero, one of the first things that you say is we play games, we talk about all these games and everything, except for Fortnite. We don't fucking talk about Fortnite.
No.
I think we
What
said
about
we
Kevin?
don't play
Kevin
Fortnite.
said we don't talk about Fortnite.
I kind of want to agree with Kevin.
But he did say we. He did say we.
Didn't say we.
I think it's a
that
unanimous.
implies-
I think it's a unanimous vote here.
What?
Oh.
Star Wars Battlefront?
Please
that we don't talk
follow
about.
us on Twitter. This poll on whether we should
Someone wants to go to bed.
to talk about Fortnite.
Oh,
If you want to hear us talk about Fortnite, just hit us up, stalk us in the streets, threaten our lives and our families' lives.
It's just a
Even
variation
then,
of
we
of
still
the,
might not do
of
it.
the goodbye you gave last week.
Please DM us at Zoomercasters. That is our Twitter handle.
DM us. You want them to DM us? No, just to have them
Yeah,
tweet at us.
direct message, please.
No, God no.
no.
What are you doing?
With all your death
Holy
threats
shit.
and
Oh Lord.
concerns, please. We also have our Instagram at SuperEpicZoomercasters.
No,
And-
no ers. Just
Ers.
Zoomercast.
No hard R's.
No
got
hard
it.
no hard ers.
Cast us,
Cast
guys.
us.
I'm
On
changing the handle now.
Instagram. Kevin, you want to zoom us out?
Wait. What? Final thing. Actually, before we go out, I would just like to thank our fans. No. We have no fans. What am I saying? I would like to
Yes, we
thank.
got Tom Holland and Eddie Murphy.
Hey, you guys don't have fans, okay? I've
have
got
fans.
fans, okay?
Well,
Thank you
would you
guys for
like-
coming out to watch us, watch me. I know you came
Wow.
here specifically for me, but these guys are great too. You should
What the
definitely give them
fucking
a follow.
You had to
Kevin,
hijack my
you know.
fucking thing.
Kevin,
Oh my god. All right, Marco, go ahead.
how dare you disable participant screen sharing?
I don't.
yeah.
I don't trust you guys, especially
What?
this one. The fucking Cade, the fucking Montana kid right now. I don't fucking
Bro, I
trust
didn't
that
even
guy.
think about it. I didn't even think about it.
Well,
Now,
guess
now
what?
I'm going
Guess
to.
what? Now you
I-
can.
I tried to do it right now. I was like, all right, I'm gonna throw out my my haunted house background that I have right now, and then it's like, oh, participant doesn't allow screenshot. I'm like,
That's right. That's right. Fuck you. That's why.
Yeah.
And you know what? I was going to end off with like thanking our guests for taking time out of their day to join a podcast that honestly like isn't going to get a lot of streams, and we're just trying to grow. But now I'm thinking, you guys are never coming back, and this is the worst 3 hours of my fucking life. Thank you very much.
So he's basically saying start one on our own without him, and we grow,
Yeah.
and he stays
And-
down at the
Yeah,
bottom.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
ride those coattails, boys.
Just right. Just make your name off the name that I gave you.
No, but if everyone can behave, I think you should turn it on because there's certain things that sometimes we like want to share that we find like in regards to what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Let's be real though. I'm not
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to behave.
Yeah.
Junior's not going to behave.
I normally
No.
do that with OBS
Kevin-
anyways, so it's cool.
Kevin might behave. Marco, I think you'd behave. But
Guy-
yeah, me and Junior.
If I screen share, the stream crashes. So I would definitely not even try. But
Alright.
before I got derailed by these fucks, just also wanted to say something I gotta put in to like have Junior say when he zooms us out is to email us at SuperEpicZoomercast@gmail.com because we would love to answer personalized questions.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
We would love
Death
to
threats
take
only.
death threats.
Death
No,
threats only.
no. Ask us things.
Let's have a 5-minute segment every podcast where we just answer
or give us
to
topics to
death
talk about.
threats.
Give us
Oh, yeah,
give
there we
us
go.
give us topics like if you want us to talk about a specific game or any sort of passion things that we have going on in our lives that you want to know about. Like we would love to answer those.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So I'll add that in for you to say automatically next time, Junior. All right. Sound good? Sound good? How
don't
about
wanna
we
do
have
it.
Cade send us off today?
You want me to zoom you out?
I want you to zoom us
Bro,
out, bro.
I'll zoom you out.
Oh,
I'll
dude.
zoom you out.
Do it good. Do it good.
Zoomy, zoomy, zoo.
Jesus Christ, it's so cringe. It's so cringe.
That is. Oh,
It's
no.
so incredibly cringe. Holy shit.
You made a decision.
We gotta-
You made a decision. Now you gotta live with it.
All right. I know we made the podcast name cringe on purpose, but we gotta at least ride the fucking ending out. It's so bad.